Yo, what's good, everybody? Today is June the 11th, 2024. Most gracious and Heavenly Father, this is with grateful hearts that we say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to see yet another day, oh God. Just thank you, God, for who you are. Thank you, God, for who you are in my life and what you're doing. We ask, God, that you will bless this show. We thank you for, God, for allowing us to arrive to this day. Oh, God, we just thank you, praise you. We hope that you be edified and get glory out of this episode. Thank you for the laughs that we're about to have. We thank you, God, for the memories that we're about to have. And we ask you, God, that you will bless the show and continue to bless others in the future. We ask all these things in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yo, what's good, everybody? Uh, got a new notification here. Streamlabs lost access to your football account. Oh, boy. Let's see what that's about. Okay, saying that it's lost access, but it's showing that it's on the Facebook page. So we're going to rock and roll. Y'all can see me on Facebook, right? Or is that just YouTube? Seeing myself on. I see one person is in here already. What's good? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me on Facebook? I know that it's on YouTube now. Y'all come on in. Like I said, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Keep getting this error message that it's not connecting to Facebook, but I see it on Facebook, I think. So let me know whether you guys are watching on Facebook or whether you're watching on YouTube. But while we getting that together, like I said, if y'all feel free to add in the comments. Let me know what platform you're watching on. Greatly appreciate it. As usual, we're getting the show started. Let's give all our born day shout outs. I want to say happy born day to, got quite a few today. So happy born day to Pat Brester, Roseanne Plant, Dwayne Wilbur, Cleo Mullet, Priscilla Davis, Bishop Peter Hollenbach, Sandra Knight, Sharika Shroud, my man William Baldwin, my girl Cece, Paula Hinton, Madison Thomas, Sheila Simmons, Shirley Johnson, Tanea Goldsmith, Bernice Miller, my man Lewis Teller, Latoya Wilson, Whitney Maxwell, Salvador Martinez, Noel Owens, um, Dwayne Austin. Happy belated again to my cousin Dewan McClain, Shakira Brown, the drum maestro himself, Mr. Gerald Haywood, Moulton Selby, my cousin Ebony Skinner, Mrs. Cheryl Harris, Tanya Mom, happy born day again, Miss T. Mason, Joshua Harrell, my man Raj, Albertina Atwater, the beautiful Miss China, Mr. Trey Paul Poole, Big Sal, ABB in the building. Happy born day, Sal. And last but not least, my cousin Yasmin Watkins. Happy born day to all those and anybody else that I might have missed. We want to ask for prayer and condolences for my dear friend Tori Garza and her husband. I'm sorry, Tori Garza and her daughter Crystal. Her daughter Crystal lost her dad on this previous week, so let's keep them uplifted in our prayers as well. And also Miss Kendra Williams, Brick City. She lost her son. My condolences to you guys. My prayers are with you all. You guys are my continual prayers, and I just pray God that He blesses you guys with comfort and strength during the season of loss. Um, yeah, our hearts go out to you, and we're with you. Just keep in mind that you're not alone. You don't have to go through this alone. So we're all here for you. Um, I want to say congratulations to my sister-in-law, my brother, John Edwards, on celebrating 20 years on this past week. Happy anniversary to you guys. I want to say happy anniversary to the big Mr. Mark and his wife Rebecca Turner, who on today exactly they're celebrating 47 years. So 47 years of marriage, that's a beautiful thing. Um, So congratulations to you all. I want to say congratulations to my nephew CJ Carr, Miss Anaya Lewis, graduates of 2024, getting ready to go on to bigger, better things. And I want to say congratulations to all the graduates, um, nieces and nephews, your family, everybody that graduated on this previous week and this upcoming week. I know Jersey is usually behind a little bit later, but we want to congratulate and big up all the um, graduates of class of 224. Congratulations to you all. Much success. We pray that you move on to do bigger, better things. Um, yeah. Hey, what's good, Jew? Let me get this out of this. Okay. Because I'm like, where's my comments at? Well, I don't see it over here. All right, cool. Um, as well as I want to say congratulations to my cousin Brittany and her husband who just got married on Sunday. Congratulations to you guys. Seeing the pictures, like it was a beautiful event. So, with that being said, we got all those out the way. Want to say, got a comment here. Hey, what's good, Jew? Jew said, bro, good night. May God bless you with many more years at this and always make a way for you. I'm still at work, but I'm tuned in. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm waiting on the fellas to come on in now. I'm not gonna be driving the ship tonight. I got a man coming on to handle that for me. Um, Ed Wilson, what's good? Ed said, keep grinding and growing your platform. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Jackie, love, peace. What's up, big sis? He said, congratulations, bro, brother dear. God is good. Um, I want to thank everybody that sent in the video tributes and congratulatory comments and videos. Um, Unfortunately, my untech savvy, I thought I knew how to do it and upload the videos, which I'm still trying to do even as we're broadcasting now. But I having trouble with that uploading the video. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably pull them up on my phone and share them to this shit. Like put my phone up so you guys can see them that way. But I do appreciate everybody that took out the time to submit a video congratulating us on the 4-year anniversary, and that's what I was getting lead up to. Congratulations to us, not myself, but us, the Marvin Bennett Jr. Show to June on Sunday, actually June 9th, 2020. We had the very first airing of the Marvin Bennett Jr. Show, and today, June 11th, 2024, we're celebrating 4 years. So I am very, very thankful. I'm very, very humble. Um, I'm thankful to you all. I'm thankful to God Almighty. I'm thankful to you all the former guests, everybody that's ever been in the comments, everybody that's ever, sent ideas and concepts, tips to help me. Um, yeah, y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to multitask and all that there. Um, I apologize, but yeah, it's been a great journey. Something that I never look forward to doing. Yo, what's good, Big L? I'm going to be hitting you up after I've been meaning to call you all day, but I've been running all day. I'm gonna hit you up after the show is over or first thing in the morning. But L said, congratulations, Marvin, on your anniversary show. Keep pushing forward. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, like I said, it's very humble beginnings. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm trying to get these videos pulled up so I can play one of them while we're getting started. Thanks for everybody that submitted the comments. We got some camera shy people don't like to be on camera, whatever. So they sent the comments for that I can read on the show. So I appreciate everyone that did that as well. Um, let's see here. Let's see if we get this first one pulled up. You guys let me know if you can hear the videos while I'm playing them, so I'm not looking crazy. But we got the first one.
Year 3 tonight, we celebrate you. Congratulations on year 3 tonight. We celebrate you and all the great things that you have accomplished. I'm praying for continued success with your show and look forward to all the things that are to come. Your commitment is truly inspiring. Congratulations again.
Man, thanks for that, Miss Kia Tucker. She was a former guest as well. I truly appreciate you guys taking out the time to do that, and for the love, for the words of encouragement. Um, let's see, let's get a comment pulled up while I'm still waiting on the host to come in. He just texted me; he's on his way in. He's just trying to get it connected in. Let's see, I got a comment to read, which is really it really moved me when I read it the first time. So I'm glad I did read it beforehand. So I usually try to save them for the show and not watch them beforehand. But I was glad I read this one because it actually got me kind of emotional and made me feel good. But one of our top viewers said, "Hey, thanks Marvin Bennett Jr. The Marvin Bennett Jr. show has been a tremendous support for me, especially during challenging times. As I strive to build my self worth, I've come to understand that authenticity is key. Your consistent display of authenticity on every show and every interaction is truly inspiring and refreshing. Your willingness to be vulnerable has been a beacon of light on my journey. The show has been a source of healing, inspiration, laughter, and invaluable life lessons for me. It encourages me to broaden my perspective, navigate my own challenges, and celebrate my triumphs. Through your guests and discussions, I've learned about resilience, love, and the importance of staying true to oneself. The episode featuring Miss Cookies, shout out to Miss Cookies, the episodes rather, featuring Miss Cookies were particularly impactful. Her embodiment of self-love and self-acceptance, qualities and struggles with qualities I struggle with, deeply resonated with me. Additionally, the episode with the interracial couple left a lasting impression. The way the woman spoke about her husband with such profound respect, love, and tenderness was incredibly moving and inspiration for me. On a lighter note, one episode even sparked the idea of me becoming an Airbnb nomad. Can you imagine that? It was fun to explore that idea. Marvin, thank you for sharing. Thank you for using your platform to share your talents with the world. The lessons and inspirations from your show will stay with me always. Love to see you. Sheba, I truly, truly appreciate it. I thank God that He added you to my life. I appreciate you in every way possible. And thank you for always supporting. Thank you for your words of encouragement. And always thank you for always being there for me in return. So I don't take it for granted. I don't take none of you guys for granted. I appreciate it. Um, what else? Let's see. I had another one I wanted to pull up. I'm still waiting on those. Let's see. We got another former guest that sent one in.
Hey everybody, I'm just stopping by to give a big congratulations to the Marvin Bennett Jr. Show. Congratulations on reaching year number 3. Thank you for bringing all these great, amazing topics and discussions. I know I've been blessed by a couple of them, so I'm sure many, many people have been blessed. And these many years to come, I know there's going to be many, many more. So again, congratulations. I love you. Keep doing what you do.
All right. And just for clarity, they haven't got the years mixed up or wrong. It's been we sent those last year, but I didn't get a chance to play them last year. I wasn't able to learn how to do it, so I'm playing them this year while I'm playing the rest of them. So I appreciate those again as well. Um, with that being said, hey, now we got the host here. Um, I'm gonna sit back, go along for the ride. I promise y'all already know how we do here on the Marvin Bennett Jr. So nothing is ever scripted. So I asked my man, I asked him what he hosts. I told him the date, would he be willing to do it for me? He said, "Yo, I got you, bro." So I told him I'm gonna let him drive the ship. I don't know what we're gonna be talking about, what questions he got for me, all that there. But this is one of my ride or die partners. I thank God for adding him to my life as well, and he knows it. I've said it privately, I've said it publicly before. Anything this man ever need, I'm just a phone call away, yo. I tell everybody all the time, man. Everybody need an AC in their life.
Ah, nigga.
I'm his AC, yo. Anything you need,
Uh,
I'm for.
okay, Billy got off. I ain't got cock and gone. Can't help him now.
So, hey, what's good, Teresa B? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl. And thanks again for doing the piece. Everybody that hasn't already, please go and check out the Heat Seekers magazine. Um, the creator of that and the founder of that is Teresa B. Howe. She did a piece on the Marvin Bennett Jr. show a couple months ago. I would encourage everybody to subscribe to her page as well and check out the piece that she did on us. But I appreciate it and thank you so much. Drew said, Bell, like he ain't aged a
Salute,
bit. Julius.
salute, Juice. Juice. Salute, man. You inspiration to a lot of people, man. They don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I'm handing it over to my man, the host for the night on the 4th anniversary show of the Marvin Bennett Jr. show, my man, G Bell Hansford.
24. That's a special number, man. I got
Yeah,
that in my birthday.
yeah,
I
no
put
doubt.
that in my birthday. I'm, I'm, I'm gonna start light.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing hosting a show, man? How you come up with the idea? How you start this? And how you made it 4 years? That was like 3 or 4 questions, but
Yeah,
you taking one at a time, man.
that's a good place to start, man. So and it's crazy, right? One day I never forget it. One day I'm sitting outside. It's hot. The pandemic had first started. This is when lockdowns first started, and I'm sitting outside because I was one of those ones. Okay, well, since everybody inside, it's safe for me to go outside. I got the
I
highway,
hear you.
the streets, everything to myself because everybody's scared and locked in the house. So one day I was out there and I was just playing around. I went live on Facebook. Actually, it was the first time I ever went live on Facebook. I didn't realize I was on live until I got there and I started seeing people come on. I just played with the idea. I said, "Yo, man," I said, "What if?" I said, "How would y'all feel if I started a talk show, just being funny, not even?" I swear it wasn't even a serious thought. And people was like, "Yo, man, yeah, man, you got the personality for it, man. You funny, this here and that there."
Mhm.
And I said, you know what? I was just toying with it, so I forgot about it after I did the post. Then a month later, we had the Ahmaud Arbery down in Georgia. Then
Mhm.
a month or so later, 2 months later, we had the whole George Floyd incident, which like, and along on top of the pandemic, it was like everybody was at a place like, yo, what is going on? Everybody was like the pent up frustration, anger, all this angst and all these different things. And I always thought about it, I'm a diehard Arsenio Hall fan, and I like to watch Bill Maher from time to time as well. And
Yeah.
I said, what I would do is, I said, you know what? I said, with everybody so uneasy and at rest, we need to create a platform. You know what I mean? Because everybody, like I said, we're all in the house. D Nice has started club quarantine.
I was just about to bring D Nice up, but
Yeah,
go ahead. I just,
so that was a big
he
motivation
took
for me
advantage.
too. Yeah. So that was a big motivation for me because every time I got the notification, I was checking that out. And then I was like, you know what? It's cool because we got some place to go and we got some music to hear for, settle back and just relax to. I said, what we need to do is, we can always turn on the TV and watch Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all these late night shows, Stephen Colbert, where the celebrities get to go out there and talk about what they want to talk about. Let's create a platform where regular folk can come on here and we can talk about what we want to talk about. You
Because
know?
our stories are way more
Yeah.
way more relatable,
Uh-huh.
and way more funnier when you
Yeah,
really get into it. When you
absolutely.
really get into it.
So the very first show was I reached out to a few people to see if they wanted to participate with the show. And I said the very first topic of the very first show was what we did was we started the show with this compilation with the national anthem. But while while you can hear the national anthem, all you will see is the visuals of different incidents across the country where police is attacking young people, black people, killing folk, like all this here while the national anthem is playing. And then we just brought it into the show. We had like maybe 10 people on the panel, very diverse interracial couple. Um, another white young lady, my man Irvin, my youngest son, was on the very first show as well. So I wanted to have a different disparity in age and perspective as well. So that very first show, we just talked about the uneasiness that we was at, and the very first show aired the same day as George Floyd's funeral.
It meant to be.
Yeah. So it was just
It
like
meant to
perfect
be.
timing. And I said, I said we're gonna start it on Tuesday nights. Tuesday seemed like that open night that some people want to just chill out on Monday. They got this here or they got this to do.
Yeah.
Sunday the Lord's Day, Wednesday they got this service and all this other stuff. Thursday, Friday. So Tuesday kind of an even kill. So let's
Yeah.
start on Tuesday.
Ain't no Monday night football. Ain't no good shows on Tuesday. Right? Everybody got the streaming joints now anyway, so
Yeah,
you
so
watch what you want when you want to watch it.
yeah, that's
What's
kind of
your,
that was kind of my thinking. You know what I mean? Just let's grab a spot that where we're not trying to compete with nobody, especially getting started. And then everybody's like I said, everybody started coming in, different topics from week to week. And here it is 4 years later, man. We still rocking.
nah, you your competition. You don't worry about you your competition. You don't worry about nobody else. It's a lane for everybody. Everybody got a voice. Everybody got a voice out here. Anybody could come out. You want something? Anybody could come out here and express themselves. It's people that's going to hear it and do something with it and help them. If not, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Even just one or two people, but some things need to be said. Some things need to be heard.
yeah,
And
exactly.
everybody's not telling. Everybody not giving a perspective that you relate to,
Hmm.
or not just the truth.
Yeah. Yo, what's
So
good,
what you?
Bell? And I'm
Oh,
glad you said that, Bell, because that's another thing. That was a big criteria for me personally. Even when I would reach out to people to be on the show, I said, listen, one thing we're gonna do on this show is keep it real, right? We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna say our opinions. I will have some people like, yeah, I want to come on, but I'm worried about how they're gonna censor us. And I'm like, well, look, this ain't the
oh
platform
yeah,
because we're
that
worried
was
about
heavy.
all that after the fact. You know what I'm saying? And I've only actually had two shows where they removed from the YouTube channel because of things that
What was the topic?
we said something about the vaccine. I guess that they didn't like.
Yeah,
That
you
was one.
started.
We mentioned the vaccine again. And the crazy thing is, the person that was talking about it was actually somebody that works in the hospital field.
All that stuff is, the truth is starting to come out now. But you started in the midst of the new words,
Yeah.
misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. You started, that era. That was looking back on history. That them COVID years need to really be documented because freedom of speech
Oh,
wasn't freedom of speech.
exactly. Probably one of the top spots in like you said, in the history of civilization. Because like you said, I remember before
History.
he was doing the show, me and Ernie, shout out to Buck, who've been on the show before too. Ernie Buck Tucker.
Oh damn!
Me and Tucker was
Salute.
commenting on a one thing on Facebook. They was ready to put us in Facebook jail, and we didn't even use no derogatory word or nothing. But it was like
Nah.
over. So that was one of the reasons why when I first started doing the show too, I chose to use the Zoom platform. That way, Facebook,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
you know what I mean,
It's
I speak freely on Zoom, and
good
then
move.
transition over to StreamYard.
Yeah, good move. Because they was like Gestapo running down on just for expressing yourself and giving you a different point of view. Even like you said, even doctors, even the
Mm-hmm.
top doctors in the world couldn't give their opinion. But this the truth is starting to come out.
And
What you
like you
think?
say,
What you think?
go ahead. What
Go
you
ahead.
say?
Go ahead. Now
No,
go ahead.
when you was talking about that, I've seen certain things like that where doctors would give a perspective on COVID, and I get ready to share the video. By the time I get ready to hit send, they done
Oh,
removed it,
oh, it's gone.
and
You'll
it's
never see that doctor for years.
so it was
Yeah.
like you talk about freedom of speech and having your right to say what you want, but at the same time, when people are saying what they want and speaking their truth, people that not giving their opinions, but talking about experts in that particular field, and for you to censor them because you don't like what they're saying or you don't agree with their agenda, I think that's wrong. That's definitely not the American way.
No, but they try to make it. It seems like they try to make it the new way. So you got to just study the playbook
Mm-hmm.
because what they did like 2, 3 years ago, they can do in the future with something else.
Yeah,
Just you know what I mean? Force you and black you out or censor you or just erase all your joint. What you think was your most controversial shot? Was it that one? That they erase?
Controversial. Probably. I would say. Let me see the most controversial. I would probably pick two as far as controversy. Probably the very first show because nobody really knew what to expect, and we didn't know where the conversation was going to go. We didn't know the flow of it because, like I said, it's totally the show is totally unscripted. It's not like I don't give anybody like, okay, these are the 4 questions that I'm going to ask you. This is what, you know what I mean? What, if anything at all, we're going to have just a conversation.
Oh, hold on. Before you say that, that's why I was late. I wanted to prepare. But I should have been off since 2:30. Tow truck had to bring me. Had to take me to my car. I was driving the truck. The tow truck had to bring me to my car. That's why I was like 5 minutes. I want to come and do my, write my questions up. But for y'all, just like Marv, this is freestyle.
And that's the thing.
Marv, what up?
Yo, what's good?
Grady Shady. Eating chips. What's the deal, baby? What's the word? You got the Ford joint. You got the Philly joint, Rob.
I got the old man joint. What you talking about? I'm getting old.
Philly beer.
You got the my brothers. Hey, yo, congratulations, Ma.
Welcome to the party.
You said what now?
Said welcome to the party, nigga.
Welcome to the party. That's what's up, Bell. What up, baby?
Hey, man. I missed your phone call. So you couldn't answer my
it wasn't nice. Hey, man, take the tack. Goddamn, if that's what you want to be on there.
Yeah, I know you be doing it.
What's the Ma, what up, baby? Where you going to the disco? You going to the... Where you going tonight?
So
yeah, he got the boogie. He got the boogie lights on. That's Dirk Diggler right there.
You already know, man.
He's a real Dirk Diggler. Oh, that's what's up, though.
Juice, man, that's what he's talking about, Rob.
Yo, Juice,
shut it up.
What Jules at?
Everybody don't know. For those that don't know, this right here is the third. Well, this is the other my other brother.
What up, Julian?
Yeah, he know what it's called.
Jules, what's up, Jules?
I was going to y'all against you on tonight. Juice said he's still at work, but he in the comments. He checking it out from work.
Yeah, that's what's up, Jules. Miss you, boy. Love you, man. Hey, man, that's one of the realest cats right there ever, too, man. Absolutely. I promise you.
Absolutely.
We don't even have to get into why I say that, but that's a real brother right there, man, for real. Man.
Yo,
both these cats. Hey, Jules, see, I just said we ain't got to talk about nothing. We ain't got to go into all that right there. Come on now. All right, we ain't got to go on all that right there. Jokers don't want to start running down the street in the wintertime with me and Jules now. Come on now, let's not go there. Y'all got me loud. I'm supposed to be getting ready for bed. Y'all crazy. Man. You about to have me amped up.
You about to make me cry, Rob. You about to bring stuff back, man. You go dirty, bring it back to 79.
Y'all that don't know, man. Hey, it ain't no party without Rob 40 in the building, man. So that's why I said I had to bring.
Salute, man. Hey, man. Hey, Mark, congratulations, yo. 4 years making a podcast, one of your own things, man. I'll be catching you on here and there. I like how you do it, man. I like how you just keep it like a natural vibe, you know. Everything, you know, you don't really have no pinpoint topic. You just talking and things come up. You talk rather, and things happen or whatever. But that guy in the red shirt right there, y'all, hey man, if y'all don't know who that is, to me, boy, that is one imposter. That dude right there. We was little. I think he used to be looking in my window to find out what I'm wearing. We wearing the same things at sometimes. Like, oh, he got the same polo shirt on. But 9 out of 10, most of the clothes. Hey, look, 9 out of 10, most of the clothes I stole from JD or I stole from Bell because Bell stole it from JD. So it is what it is. So.
Start. I get it. You steal it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all, man. Salute to my brothers, man. I ain't see both of them in a minute,
Salute.
man.
Wow.
What you sipping on?
Who me?
Yeah,
Oh no! Don't worry about that, Rod. I ain't about nothing.
yeah. Uh,
Nah,
God
why?
damn it, Julian. Hey, tell
It's
Julian take the
Kool-Aid.
caption off the damn the what am I call it? Keep your
Nah, man, I
clothes
gotta
on,
take
right?
man, I gotta take that down.
Yeah, I control that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
What you sipping on, Mom?
Water, man. Alkaline water, man. The good stuff.
you got something
Get that
too, Rod?
pH 80, huh?
Yeah. I'm
You got
hydrated.
something in your hand too. What you got? Water? I thought you had something in your
Nah,
hand.
man. Nah, I ain't got nothing. I got some Rick Ross rap snacks. Ah, he need to pay me for promoting his joint.
Man,
Yeah. We
Ah,
don't advertise with all his.
lemon,
I don't want no Rick Ross.
yeah, sweet chili lemon pepper. Yeah, he need to promote. He need to pay me for promoting
He the promote man. Hold on, let me stop. They're gonna come after me.
them.
So what you got next?
Yeah.
Oh, let Rod ask a question. He jumped in. I know
What question?
you can ask any
What
question.
question?
To Mars though, not me, to Mars, to the host.
Hey, man, do you think the Lakers are in a terrible position right now since the boy from Connecticut didn't want to be the coach?
No, they was in a terrible position before Daddy Hurley came on the scene.
Oh, all right. See, that's why. Well, I'm gonna leave.
Nobody wants to be out there, bro. And that wasn't even a real. I don't even think that was a real offer. I think that was
Yeah,
just
but
some fluff. He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving UConn. He a Jersey.
nah,
He ain't going out there to LA. And he's
his,
going for his 3P.
his wife don't want to his wife don't want to move out there. Plus,
And his
who,
whole
who
family.
yeah, who want to coach LeBron James? LeBron James is like he want
Nobody.
to be the coach on the team. Yeah, you can't really coach him, so it's that's
All
like
right. All right. So all right. Let's. All right. I ain't even listening to y'all no more on that one.
yeah, because
So
your Lakers ain't going nowhere, man. Now you mad and shit, 'cause your Lakers ain't going nowhere.
hey, yeah, the Lakers ain't going nowhere. Say what's up, E. Say what's up to your uncles, man.
What up,
Just say what's
Elijah?
up.
You on live?
Yeah. Yeah, they're down. I got my earpiece on. Malachi, say what's up to your uncles, man.
Hey, how's it
Welcome,
going?
Yeah.
welcome home from school.
They said welcome home from school. Huh. So what you think about Hunter Biden getting found guilty? Is he gonna do time, or is he gonna be, maybe a weekend and then they're gonna pay for him to be out?
You started, Ma. You answer that. I get the second part of
To
it.
be honest, I haven't. I got the notification that he got found guilty on all charges. Other than that, I don't know what's going on. I really don't care about him. I think if anything, because I don't even know what he got arrested for, what the charges were. I heard it was something with a
He was
gun.
lying. He was lying. He had got caught with the drugs. He bought some guns. The
You gotta
same
tell
thing
it.
that would happen.
You can't own
So
a
the
gun with a
same
felony.
thing. The same thing that would have happened to me if I'd have been like, do. Yeah, I don't have no felony, this and that, and I get caught. I'm doing time.
Yeah, and he should do time, but unfortunately, probably if he do time, it'll be somewhere caked up, some club med spot. I don't see him going in like no real prison. He ain't gonna be down here with R.
No.
Kelly.
All right, well, fuck it. See, listen, because y'all talk about just ask a question. This is my first time on the podcast or whatever. I'm all over the place.
Hold on. Before you ask another one, Ron, let me jump on the second part of it real quick. Well,
Yeah, go ahead, dog.
he ain't gonna do no time because it's a federal crime, and his father could just exonerate him or pardon him. So either way, he ain't doing no time. But
Yeah.
the funny thing, the bigger picture is just how funny it is.
That's what I'm saying, yo,
Ju-
because I heard, not to cut you off, like I heard
yeah,
Biden say, I'm a president, but I'm a father also. So with that being said, to me, that let me know he about to push, you know what I'm saying? He about to pull the strings on a lot of things to keep his son out of jail, man. Because that's
nah,
what we will all do for our kids at the end of the day. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I know I would if I had the
the
power.
irony of it, and the poetic justice is I don't know y'all remember, like back in the day when the crime bill that Joe Biden got in front of the Congress and held it up, like when crack was crazy, and he was like, we switching the laws, and you get caught with like this much crack, you gotta do like 5 years, you're gonna lose all benefits, you can't stay in no public housing. Only for his son to turn out to be the biggest crackhead, the most popular crackhead in the world right now. That's
They found crack in the White House with his name on it.
that's the
But they
justice
found
right
crack and
there, man.
cocaine, man. Like I said, man, that's crazy. But
I think it was coke, but what's the difference? It ain't much
yeah,
difference.
Hey,
ain't
for
no
you,
difference,
play the
man.
next, video. I mean, question, Bella. Let's play another video real quick. A
I
congratulations
seen all the flicks I had.
video.
Bell had all the flicks.
What's that?
Yeah, Bell had the flicks up there though.
3 years. I'm so proud of you. It has been just a pure joy in watching you move through this thing. Thank you for being obedient and listening to the voice of God. Your show, you are doing it. So many people I know have been inspired. They have been encouraged. And you might not get to know how many lives you've touched, but I know it's been many. But I just want to tell you congratulations. I love you. You keep doing what you are doing.
All right, appreciate
Man, that's what's up right there.
you.
That was genuine too. That's what's up, Mark. You doing some good things, bro. For
Hey,
for
man,
for
time, man.
Inspiring.
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. I
So,
say if Gilly the Kid and all these jokers could make podcasts and Cam and Mace could make podcasts about any man, one of us could do it too. And you doing it, man. That's what's up though.
And
yeah,
Word up.
indeed.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Hey yo, question for you. Is Ghost top 3 rapper alive?
Come on,
Just
man.
asking.
That can't be a real
Just asking.
question.
It's a lot. It's a lot, Ron. I'm a big Ghost fan, but it's a lot, Ron. You
Not top
Nas is
three.
still, Nas is out there. Who else is out there?
Jada out there,
Yeah,
I don't know.
J- and that boy Kendrick is out there.
I
He's
ain't
still
rolling with Kendrick like that, man. I don't roll with
you,
Kendrick like that.
you ain't saying
He
enough.
all right. Nah, cause I don't listen to I don't listen to all this new rap like that. So it is what it is.
New rap. Kendrick ain't been out for like
Hold up.
a huge
What
joint.
you been saying? Nah,
Yeah.
he top 10 at least. He top 10 at least.
Yeah, it could be top 10. Even some people top 10, but it's a,
Nah, it's all on it's all on your period of time. I'm gonna tell you what. For
yeah.
that question right there, let me answer that question because your boy 50 said it one time. 50 said you'll claim a great rapper off of the time where you was listening to him, like when you 18, 21, you able to go to a club or something like that, and you hear that rapper or whatever, that song or whatever, and you be like, "Dad, that's my joint right there," and it sticks with you for life. So you know what I'm saying? For Ghost, the Woo, that was at that period of time, 90, 92, 93. That was the illest, and then Ghost just
Yeah,
personified everything on hip hop for me though. But
that's
that's just me just
that's what that is.
just
That's
throwing something out there.
that moment in time.
Was Bell a top 10 Bellsburg Hooper?
And
I'm just asking. You
no,
got skills.
but I'm being real with it. Niggas came out and Bellsburg got some fat ass hoopers, man. I ain't put myself in.
Yo, Bellsburg had some real live hoopers. Even Jewel was out there doing his numbers, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
It was,
Jewel said, hell no. I knew you were gonna say something, man. I knew you were gonna. That's why I said it, yo.
Hey, so 40, let me ask you, who you had in the prime, who you had in a one-on-one? Jewel or Bell?
put your
Oh, you
money.
know I'm gonna roll with Bell.
Comment.
I'm gonna roll. I always roll with Bell. I always roll with Bell. Jewel was nasty though, but I always roll with Bell. I always thought Bell was nasty.
Jewel played on the high school team. Hey, Jewel, so hey,
I thought Bell was one of the nicest. I'm gonna tell you who was overrated though. Cooter Brown was overrated.
Shout out to Cooter Brown, yo.
Oh,
Shout out to Cooter Brown though, man. Chairman of the board, yo. I'm only joking, man. I'm only joking, man. I'm only just making jokes right there, though, man.
You see what June said? I always had a kick.
Bell always had it. Yeah, that was JD. That was JD kicks. Hey man, yo.
Now we had some good ones come out there. Tariq Goodman.
Tariq was nice. Ant was nice.
Yeah, Mush too.
Hey man, Mush was the Vince Carter of the neighborhood. I don't care what nobody say.
Mush was nice.
Yeah. Mush was
the Vince
people, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He was up there, but he just laid it up. He could have dunked on a lot of people.
You had Buddha. You had
Buddha's still balling. I think, yo. I think Buddha's still balling.
Mm-hmm. He might wind up in that Ice Cube joint.
Yeah,
Big Three. Yeah,
I wouldn't go with that one though, but Buddha, my man though. Buddha used to call me Computer Ra.
Thank you, Miss Shania. I appreciate it. What you had next? Next question.
I'll let 40 take it. 40, you know, he jumping in the seat. Type shit.
Nah, you hosting. So all the questions is coming from you.
I'm letting. All right, to bring it back to the show, I'm gonna slow it down a bit. To bring it to North. What's the process of you getting do it all on the show? How you make?
That was a good. Shout out to him for doing that. Hey man, listen.
I forgot about Def Boo. I'm sorry I cut you off. I forgot about Def Boo. Def Boo was nasty too, yo.
Yeah, he was too. Yeah, he was too. Yeah,
Def Boo hit you with that. Hey, yo, no disrespect. I swear to God, I hope nobody think I'm trying to play him out of whatever. Cause Boo, my man, yo. He hit. Never mind. I ain't even gonna do it because Joker gonna think I'm trying to play him out though. But
you know what it is. But the dude was nasty.
Yeah.
Boo was nasty, yo. Boo was nasty, yo. But my phone said I'm at 5%. Where my charge at?
Good question, though. It was at a point where y'all know me. Y'all know me on a personal level. So it's like once I do something, I tell people all the time, right? And I hate to say this publicly, but it's just who I am, right? I've always been the type dude that I feel like a celebrity. It's just the whole world don't know me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how we grew up because we was like celebrities in our own right.
We're not celebrities. They right across the street from the White Cliff to the Lawrence, and you know what I mean? Redman, all these jokers. Because I actually that probably was the most surprising guess. Now I'll get back to the do it all question.
That's my next question after you done with that one, just lead in the red. That's my next one.
So with Dude, I knew he was already running for councilman. He had ran and lost one year. And once I created this platform, I was like, yo, why not? What I got to lose? Let me reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to him, hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Because I had got the number. I said, yo, man, you don't remember me, but we met each other back in the day. You know what I mean? Big fan. I said, listen, you know that you running for councilman. I do this podcast, sort of what it's about. And I said, I would love to have you on the show just so we can talk about your election, whatever the case may be. He said, yo, man, he gave me all the information, contacted his publicist and all that shit, work everything out with her. And the next thing I know, I got the email back saying, yo, he available this Tuesday night here. Lock it in. Okay, send me some pre-announcement pictures, and we'll go from there. So he came on, and then he came. He said he had a good time on the show, and wound up saying, he was willing to come back again. So I had him back on again right before the election, and this time around, you know what I mean. The second time around, he had the won the election, won the councilman seat.
Yeah, salute.
Frank Kelly.
Salute. That's what's up.
You know what I mean. But the Redman episode was he was talking about cannabis, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but they changed the name. They changed the name of the party, but you know how you got the Democrats, you got the Republicans, you got the Independent. Then they got they got a national
party
now.
Yeah.
The president, somebody, a mutual friend, shout out to Erica Janelle, one of the fans of the show. She was like, "Hey, listen, I think you would have a good conversation with my girl Savita Mills, which is the president. She's always, every time you see Red, you see her. So she put me in contact with her. I reached out to her, told her, said, listen, this is what I want to do. And she's known as a cancer mom. Her daughter was born with half a heart. And they were talking about these different things. And she tried the cannabis. And her daughter is healthy. When you see her daughter, her daughter was in the background of the show that she was on. Bell, I had to get my towel because it made me cry just to know the story behind the story and to be able to see this little girl thrive and never knowing that anything was wrong with her, but it was all from cannabis. You know what I mean? And of course, God's mercy and grace too. But it was just showing how it healed her. And she knew that I was from Jersey and Newark. So she said, what I'm gonna do is, she didn't even tell, I didn't even know, right? So I'm sitting here hosting like we doing the show now. I should get the little notification. Funk Doc is asking to join the show.
The name Funk Doc. It ain't George Clinton either.
Yeah. What was funny was like anytime I watched the playback of that show, I know exactly when I got the notification because I could see it on my face. Like the viewers can't tell, I could see it on my face. I was like, hold up. I only know one person that go by Funk Doc.
Funk Doc.
So I clicked on it and she was like, yo, being that y'all both from Newark with the West Side, I thought I would surprise you and have my brother come on the show too. And Red came on here. It was mad cool, man. It was mad. It was that was one of my biggest joys. It was like I said, I created us for us regular people, but to have two hip, but not just Newark, and I'm not just saying it because they're from Newark, but to have two
legends.
You know what I mean? Hip hop pioneers, especially being from my city, to be on this platform, man, is amazing, man. I give all the glory to God, man. And it was funny because I remember when on the first time dude was on, my god brother Lamar. Shout out to Lamar. He was in the comments. And one of the questions that he asked, because the audience, and again, we've been doing the anniversary show, so we've been talking all night. But y'all know, y'all feel free to add questions. Y'all questions in the comments, and we'll get to them as well. Y'all don't just have to comment; you can ask questions as well. But one of the questions that my god brother Lamar had asked dude was, he said, how did it feel to be the first feature ever of LL Cool J? And I was reading and I was listening. I was like, huh? And he was like, I don't know. He was like, was it?
What, the cannabis joint?
Yeah, not on LL. On LL, I think his second or his third album. I can look it up. But it's either his second or his third album. Lords of the Underground are the first features that L had ever had, right? And
really?
So dude was like, and that's what dude would say, like, really, was we? And I looked it up while we was on the show, and sure enough, the first features ever. And my god brother Lamar, like, come on, son, because he is the biggest LL fan I know. Everything.
Yeah, that's hip hop history right there. Oh, I didn't know that. Salute.
Yeah. So exactly, some Newark natives was the first features to ever feature on
L. Oh, salute. L don't do songs with too many people anyway.
Exactly. So monumental. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how that went, man. It wasn't to answer your question. I know it was long-winded, but to answer your question, man, I just shot my shot, and it was all net. Real talk, like.
Yeah, that's a classic show. That's the archive. You gotta keep that in the archives, just for Newark alone, and West Side too. You can throw West Side in
there. Yeah. Now that was heartfelt to me, like the West Side show with the football team, and just seeing my brother, some of them I had seen in 20, 30 years, like that was just kind of awesome, just to have us all on there and talk about Goodlow in a good way. And then rest in peace, he died like literally like a month after that.
Damn.
That was like crazy, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got at least you got that memory on it.
Uh-huh.
People got the words out. They got to say what they got to say right before the passing. That's good money. Rest in peace.
That's the name of the song. NFA, No Frontin' Allowed.
Man, I gotta check. You about to make me play that shit.
1993.
Damn, that's his county years.
Yeah, 1993.
40 phone died.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna say I was gonna say if he come back on, the never mind, because he probably hear me. He can hear me, and he gonna talk about that shit all night if I bring it up. You already know what I'm talking about, Ra. I mean, Ma.
Hey. I tell people all the time, man, Guy got the best sense of humor. That's just why Guy had his phone go out when it did before we even got there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you got a question, Ma? You got a
Yeah.
question?
Mr. Nice, let's see. Oh, that's a good one too, Marvin. Do you want to remain on social media, or do you want to be actually live one day? Oh man, I would actually love the concept or the idea of actually being live one day. That would be totally awesome. I'm all for that. I remember during the first year, I had a couple of shows where I was like, man, that would be cool, and I still plan on doing it even on this particular show or this platform until we get there. I'm still trying in the process of working on it because everything I do is out of my pocket until I find sponsors and from guys things that you guys contribute and all that did, which I do appreciate. And I always try to tell people anything that you guys send to the Marvin Bennett Jr. show, I promise you is not going for me out to dinner or anything else. I spend every single penny that you guys send to me or donate to the show on the show. So what I really want to do is I want to do some live shows. Like maybe one here in North Carolina, where we got an audience of maybe 25 to 30. You know what I'm saying? I want to do one home in Jersey, of course, and probably one in like maybe the Maryland area, because that's pretty much the viewership.
And the recycle bin outside. That's too big.
Actually want to do that one of these days, and actually have, like I said, nothing major, but until now, studio wise, I would love the opportunity to do something like that there. It was funny because I keep all my questions and stuff on a notebook, or I try to write the different times, like I do the birthdays and things of that nature. There, I have one notebook though that I actually started working on monologue in case I do do a live show. And the only reason I haven't done it on here because it's like, even if it's funny and you guys think that it's funny, the opening monologue, I can't see you guys react. So it's not the same as actually having a live audience.
Yeah, live audience. Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely want to I definitely want to do some live shows just so I can do a monologue to see if how much funny as I think I am.
Take it to the studio audience and shit.
Uh-huh.
The price is right. 40 is in the background
Yeah.
doing some stuff.
As you said, we need some platforms that are not keeping us as a community separated. Let go. No doubt. No doubt. And that's what I'm all about, man. One of the things I try to tell people on the shows, man, and that's one of the things I take pride in, rather. But, I know that asked me that. But when it comes to the show, one thing I take pride in is the one common thing that everybody has given me feedback on, all former guests, is that, you know what? That really was pretty cool. Like, that was pretty dope. I like the fact that I created a safe place where people feel like they could come be free and speak their mind. They're not going to be judged or whatever the case may be. Like Drew said earlier in the comments, everybody gets to give their point of view. Everybody's very respectful. You might not get people might not agree with your point of view, but this is a safe place where we're not going, man, you stupid and you crazy and all that. Nah, we ain't doing all of that there. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know what I mean? Now, if people don't like your opinion, you still get the right to share it, but don't feel no type of way because everybody not, you know what I mean? So you can't be too sensitive because everybody's not gonna like what you say. And I've learned how to be comfortable in that because I already know I rub some people the wrong way. I have some people that rock with me, you know what I mean? I know I'm not for everybody, but for the ones that I am here for, cool. I appreciate my haters too because you need dirt to make flowers need dirt to grow, you know what I mean? So
I was still like
take it all in stride, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got bars, man. In another life, I'm a rapper too. You know what I mean? I got bars.
Yeah, I don't want to say all that. Leave that alone and shit. Yeah.
She said most platforms are very angry and combative. Absolutely. And that's one thing I never wanted. I never wanted that. The one thing I always try to tell people too, because I have a lot of guests on the show or previous guests that I've never met. You know what I'm saying? We either met on through social media or I think something that they were talking about, and I like them say, listen, I do a podcast. Would you like to come on? Things of that nature there. But I think that is very important for us to be. I told him, I said, listen, I don't do messy.
I don't do messy whatsoever. You know what I mean? If there's anything that's off limits, let me know. You know what I mean? Because me as a host, I'm an open book to everything. You know what I mean? I always said, like, even when I started doing the show, one of the things that God gave me was that He needs me to be a transparent prophet. So I've talked about my divorce on here, what the experience divorce. I've talked about attempts of suicide. I've talked about different things that I've been through. Not that I'm proud of these different things or whatever the case may be, but I realized that me talking about my experience and not being ashamed about it or trying to keep it to myself is actually helping people. I've had people reach out to me saying, thanks for actually telling me that you attempted suicide, because now I know it's safe and it's okay for me to ask for help and seek help from people. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about doing that and all that there, but you encouraged me, and I never thought somebody of your stature or the way they view me would actually be someone that tried to commit suicide. And I'm like, absolutely. And that's I thank God for putting me in a position to be able to get information out like that and just be obedient and able to be vulnerable at the same time. Because I'm like, even if it's painful for me, I don't really I'm not really big on that. Because like, even as a Christian, if I'm a follower of Christ, my salvation is not for me. My pain is not for me. My pain that I go through and that I endure is for me to encourage somebody else that's about to face or maybe going through the same exact thing.
Yeah, let me just what she said about our last point. People they tend to get sources of information from like one let's say one person or one group. When you only get information from one side, you don't know what the other side is thinking. That's where like combativeness come from.
Yeah.
Because you believe in this is you could say one party or another, but you could say a Democrat, Republican, or just group A, group B. Just getting information from one side all the time, it just makes you single. You could say single minded.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to listen to what your enemy's saying, or people that you disagree with. You have to figure out where they get the information from. Listen to it, get all the information, then you make a conscious decision and do your research and find out what is wrong. But that's where a lot of that stuff comes from. Because if you only get your information from one side, you just one sided. You just one side of the conversation, not the whole.
Yeah, I like.
She another point.
Yeah, thanks, Ms. Shania. She said that's why I accepted your invitation, because it is a safe place. Being a witness is the ultimate expression of obedience. Absolutely, I agree with that wholeheartedly, and that's what I try to be. I try to be very vulnerable and to just share my testimony, because it ain't for everybody, but I know that some people, everybody couldn't have made it through what I've been through. Everybody can't face what I face. So if I could use my testimony, my life lessons, things that I've accomplished, overcome, resilient enough to fight through, and got by the grace of God, because it has nothing all to do with me. I feel like if it's gonna help somebody else, that's all the more reason for me to share. Drew said, for real though, you can't be sensitive on here because you're going to get rubbed respectfully.
Yeah,
because Drew actually done been on like 2 or 3 shows. Drew done been on, Big Five done been on. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta catch. Actually, I gotta see. I gotta catch him. A reunion type joint
Yeah.
might be out there. And like at 30 screens up here.
Uh-huh.
A lot of stories to tell.
Too many. I'm actually working on doing that though. I said I wanted to get everybody on and just kind of have a little show for us. You know what I mean? Go down memory lane and share memories and stuff.
I don't know about all that, Mom. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I know what you're saying, but I will. And the reason I say that is because, especially over the course of the last 4 years, man, we lost so many people, man. And I think that is big. You know,
for real.
Nori always talk about it, how, we got to give people their flowers while they can still.
While they here.
You know what I mean? And I'm big on that, man. So even if it's something crazy, like I remember where Five was like, he said, "What? That's one thing I respect about you, Barb. You always been you, man. You always stay true to yourself. You wear what you want to wear."
But don't let 40 come back.
It's like that would, as Drew said, that would be crazy. But yeah, man, I didn't know about Drew and 40 history together until talking to them personally. Because you got to remember,
Drew got stories on Raw. Everybody got stories on Raw.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody got stories on 40. But I didn't know they connection until me and 40 was talking. He was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because back in high school, like I always try to tell people, I'm like, I consider you as my best friend. But I'm like, yo, me and Bell went to high school together, but I don't even think we ever had one conversation at West Side. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might have saw you like 3 times in 3 years. I knew you was on the football team with you know what I mean, with Al, Rabu,
and Troy and all them.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, Troy. That's
Troy was on the football show too. You know it. You said
you're 40. You're around 40. He called you John Travolta already. Tuesday Night Fever.
Yeah, you know, ain't no shame with my game.
Oh, hey, let me ask y'all. I didn't know Rabu played football too, though, did he?
Yeah, Rabu Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like I know Algernon is an inspirational speaker. Rabu doing something good for the community too right now too. I forget what it is though.
He's teaching the community how to make money. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I talked to Rod like maybe it's been about 6-7 years ago though. But yeah. That's funny, man. Y'all West Siders was different though.
Yeah,
that was different. I was always. I'm gonna tell you what though. Me riding the 31. Coming from downtown, coming from Benedict's, I was always happy when I came across West Side because it might have been some jokers that was from as a freshman, jokers from riding up the hill from Central or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as soon as West Side get on the bus, I was back in the safe space. I say yeah. You suckers! Now y'all were talking all that time. Now y'all ain't got nothing to say now, huh? And I'm from Hooterville. Where y'all at? Where is that? Oh yeah, all the talk got quiet real quick. So.
You sound like Bishop Tupac character in Juice when Rodamans and then ran up on him.
Rodman, he looking for him. Yo. Hey, Marv. Yeah. See, there we go. So now we're gonna start, right? All right.
They should have never closed Bellsburg.
Yeah.
They should never close Bellsburg down. That was a joint. The lunch was better. The food was better. Got out at 1:35. The girls was better. Man, it's ridiculous, man. They never closed Bellsburg.
Hey, Marv.
Yo.
Hey. Who was the funnest clique you hung out with? Was it Sunset, Bad Boys, or collectively Posse Deep? That's a question.
Who was Sunset Bad Boys, Rob? It was Alexander.
Was it Sunset? Was it Bad Boys, or was it collectively Posse Deep?
Yeah, that's an easy one. Collective. It got to be collectively.
Yeah, because we show up 25 going to a house party.
Posse D was serious.
Well, only like 50 people could fit in the house.
we make up half the party. Wow. Yeah. No parking on the dance floor.
Yeah, she talking about the shirt.
Like you, 40.
you already got him on it, Rob.
Oh.
How about Saturday Night Fever?
Dirt, I told you that's Dirt Diggler right there. Boogie Nights.
Hey, but why you playing? Not to sidetrack or get off topic. But like I said, Bill, I think it's important for us to do them type of reunion shows where we just, we ain't got to clown each other, but just go down memory lane sometime and let jokers know. Because like a lot of times, what up? Hold up, 40.
You're gonna clown. We're gonna clown each other. We get back on the reunion. It's gonna be a hype fest all night long, yo. There's no stopping that right there.
But
that is That is memory lane because that's what we did
Yeah.
on that lane.
Yo. And you got to get some mind stucky on the joint too then. If you do it like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta get
yo,
some mind stucky on here.
yo,
But
when I always run to him. When I see him off, I'm gonna bring it to him. You got to get him on because
yeah.
he's entertaining. He the Sandman on Apollo.
Uh-huh. And
Yo,
every single time I'm home, before I leave, I randomly run into somebody.
I, yo,
It don't
I
matter
be
where I'm at.
places. I could be at a car wash on a rainy day in the middle of winter, minus 35 degrees. Stucky would be in that car wash. What the fuck you doing here? You ain't got a car. That type shit. Like this
Hey,
random places I find them. Like I
And the
can't say
reason,
that though.
and the reason I said that though, 40 is because, you know what I mean? One person, now that I got this platform, unfortunately they not here with us to be here, but I would have loved somebody that I would have actually loved to have on this platform. Would shout out to my boy, rest in peace, Fu, which I know Fu was everybody's brother too.
Oh,
oh man, fool, man, yo,
Realest
fool
one
was
I ever met.
fool was the brother to everybody, man. Fool
Yeah.
was
yeah,
fool was. You know who fool was to me? And this is going. I'm gonna put it to a movie status on it like this though. Fool was from Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? That was Fool to me, y'all. Fool was that dude, y'all. He lived like that
yeah.
life. Uh, 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 uh,
Ace Boogie,
uh, yeah, nah, Rich.
Rich. All right, yeah.
Hey, what,
Yo,
Troy?
that was yo,
Damn, Troy. Ah,
You
my
fucking
nigga Troy.
him up, man. You
boy
fucking him up.
Troy. Word up.
You got
Fool
stories.
was the glue. Hey yo, fool was the glue of the hood though. I ain't even gonna lie.
He was.
I
He
ain't missing
was.
out.
Fool was the glue of the hood, and Chuck was the glue of the hood too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
But I,
was.
I would, I,
Man,
I, I would love to
I ain't
have.
even see what you put up there. You know I ain't putting that on my screen, Troy. Don't nobody care about no cowgirls.
Oh yeah, he need to go ahead with
Nobody
that
care
one.
about no cowgirls.
Yeah.
He need to go
Hold
ahead with that one, man.
another special
They
guest
make the
real quick.
playoffs. First round exit.
Yo, what's good, my boy? Yo,
Yo,
Yeah,
where's
yeah.
Bell, my man,
What
40
up,
yo.
Troy?
yo, what's good,
Troy, what
fellas?
up, y'all?
What's the deal with you?
Check it out, yo.
Man,
This my man Daniel right now. Let me tell y'all who Daniel is, right? Let me tell y'all who he is. Let me catch y'all up, right? This is my bro. Like this the brother, right? But check this out. Guess where this mother from? He from the crib too. But we had to come all the way down here to North Carolina to meet each other.
that's
Now,
crazy.
check this out. Huh?
You from North?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised. Now check this out though, Bell. When I was in the church scene playing the drums and all that there, me and this joker is running in all the same circles. We had the same concerts, but didn't meet each other till about what 20 years ago down here in North Carolina. Craziest thing ever, yo.
That's that's what do you call it? Magnetism? I don't know.
That's what I call godly connection. You know, God time that we were supposed to sync up. But this my bro right here, man. Listen, when I say anything I need, I'm there for him. He like, yo, big bro, if I need you, we rocking it. We doing it Jersey style down here. We just had a cookout for his oldest son who graduated Saturday. You know, we got the club music going. And like,
Congratulations.
Look, hold on.
how
You
we
gotta get it
do.
right. You gotta get it right. That was the youngest son. That was the baby boy graduation.
Yeah,
My,
that's right.
my oldest graduated today. We doing it again Saturday.
That's what's up.
We
This
doing it again
Saturday?
Saturday. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey,
All
look,
right.
you know.
All right.
Hey, listen, you know, I had to come up here and holler at my boy, man. You know, like, man, I'm so proud of you, bro, and everything you got going on in life, man, especially holding it down, rapping it with the fellas up here, man. I was just enjoying them, and I said, let me just sneak in on my brother right quick and just show some love. And it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been trying to catch up with you. Typically, my days is crazy, but, you know, like I said, my oldest graduated, so you know, hey, come and celebrate my big bro. You know how it is.
Appreciate you, man. No
Yes,
doubt.
Hey, yo,
sir.
money look like my little brother. He look like Kader a little bit, but yeah.
Oh, Kai grew the beard out.
Yeah, he got a little bit. You know, he got the dreads too, though.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
true.
saying they
Yeah.
favor each other. It wasn't. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't trying to make no jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's up, though. Good to meet you, fam.
Likewise, fellas. Likewise, man. Hey, man, I heard something about some cowgirls, cowboy. What we talking about here? What we got going on, man?
They ain't talk about nothing. That name.
Oh, they ain't talking about none of that, man. Listen, man.
That's blasphemy
It's too
around here.
early for that. Everything right now is just hope and prediction. It's
Listen,
just
man.
hope. Wait till the season
Listen,
starts.
man.
You
It's
think
like
If it ain't
that,
about
bro?
if it ain't about the Raiders taking over this
oh my
season in
God.
the AFC West, it ain't about nothing.
Do I
I don't
need
even
to
want to
mute
hear
him
Then
about
back?
it,
nothing.
then it ain't about nothing.
Do I need to mute him back?
You ain't gotta
Hey,
mute him.
Ain't
Ain't nobody paying attention to what he talking about.
It's about the Raiders, baby. We're gonna have one of the top defenses in the league this year. I promise you.
Honestly, I would like to see y'all back in the conversation, wow, for real. Y'all got a
I'd
good
like to see
history. I'd like to see y'all back in the conversation.
I'd like to see San Antonio back in the. Oh no, that's your brother. Oh,
Yeah,
Boston
I
doing their
don't got no
thing.
team.
Yeah, Boston
I'm
doing
not,
their thing. Yeah,
I
Boston.
don't got no basketball team, Rob. I used to rock with the
Oh,
Jersey, the
okay.
New Jersey Nets. You know, when they moved,
Yeah,
that was it.
the Nets. You was with
When
the
it was down
Nets.
in North. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
San Fran ain't making no noise neither.
We'll be back in the Super Bowl again.
What you say?
If Taylor Swift start coming to the games, we'll be fine.
Mm.
Keep out the stands, we'll be fine.
Yo, Troy probably the most ruthless dude in the history of the show history. He the most ruthless in the comments talking about how Marvin be with all my damn friends.
Yo,
Yo, they
I
your
ain't seen
friends.
Troy.
They your
I ain't seen
friends.
Troy since like 90, 97, 98, yo.
Yeah.
It's been like 97, 98, yo, since I seen Troy.
Hey, real talk. The funny thing is, like, I think probably me and Jew, because me and Jew in the same class. I knew Jew, I knew Fu, but I think Troy was probably the first one. I put it like this: when I started messing with Troy, when I started hanging out with Troy, it was before I met all y'all, because me and Troy was on the football team together. I
Yeah.
was backup. You know what I'm saying? So Troy was the
Troy
one.
used to be at the Twins house and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I just seen twins at the school. I ain't, like I said, even though we was all in West Side, I ain't know them jokers like that. I knew Jew.
Yeah, Troy was on West End. Marv was up on Sanford. He wasn't just walking down there like that. Marv was blocks away. That was a whole different neighborhood. Like a whole different neighborhood like that.
I mean, Bell might go, he might not, but I've been trying. Hey, Troy, I've been telling people about that. They're having an all class reunion from 91 to 96 on July 12th.
It'll be about 12 of y'all.
Nah, that's for West Side. That's for West Side.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is. West Side. It'll be about 12, maybe 30 of y'all. It ain't that many of y'all out there.
Nah,
That graduated anyway. Let me say that.
We all
Yeah, I'm throwing
graduated.
shots. I'm throwing shots. I'm throwing shots. Throwing shots.
I gotta see Marvin. I remember that joint. I might go, man. I might go. I be sometimes. Huh?
Choice of him and G going. I might swing up there.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, man.
See,
I ain't gonna do both of them. I can't do the class reunion and the music festival at the end of the month either.
Oh
So
damn.
you know what I mean?
Nah, you know you gonna come. You know the music. You already know
You know I'm gonna be there for the. I got for Lincoln Park.
Like you
Hey,
said, I gotta go see him. Go see some.
Can I say something real quick, yo?
Go ahead,
Let me shout out Marv again, man. Marv a real dude, yo. A couple of years ago, I was on the road doing some contract work or whatever, and Marv pulled up out of nowhere. I know he said he's gonna pull up, but pulled up out of nowhere. I'm gonna tell you how excited I got, yo. I got back on the juice when I seen Marv. Like, ooh, my brother done pulled up on me, man, and I got so twisted. I said, "Oh God."
What state was you in? What state
I
was
was
you
in North Carolina. I was in
what?
no, I was in Virginia. I was in Virginia at the time.
Okay, I remember.
Okay. Yeah. Marv pulled up, and all we was rocking was that woo. You know what I'm saying?
Going down memory lane, the Woo, Helter Skelter, Coco Brothers.
You know it.
Yeah, about the skelter.
You know it, man. Boot camp click, man. All that good stuff right there.
You
But
had a
yeah,
question?
Mark, hey Mark, I'm gonna tell you what though, man. I'm glad that you said some real stuff earlier, man, and I know that some people might not have even understood what you said though, but to express what you go through and let it be a outlet for other people to say, okay, he went through this, and he came up out of it. That gives them hope.
Yeah,
That gives them you know what I'm saying, like that okay, he did it, I could do it too. If they going through something, you feel me?
no doubt.
So you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I mean, much respect, much love, yo. I mean, I don't care how much we joke or whatever, man. Or out of everybody that's on here, that's my brothers, man. I promise you, like we've all gone through something.
Yeah,
We've all, especially coming through where we grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Some went through some things more serious than others, but we all went through something that was, you know what I'm saying, not normal, not natural for us to grow up into. You know what I'm saying? And to still be here and talk about it and, occasionally joke about this and that, whatever. Um, but to still show that we still surviving and still striving.
yeah,
That's what's up though. And for you to put a pot, for you to have your time to promote different things for other people to speak on and talk about or whatever, man. That's what's up though, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even when you went to
Mhm.
Arkansas rocking polka dots, we said, yo, you gotta work, you gotta rock polka dots when you go out there, yo. They game bang out there heavy. Cause we grew up, we ain't know nothing. We wasn't into that game bang joint right there coming up out of north. But we just said, yo, Marv, you got to keep rocking them polka dots because you was rocking polka dots out for a minute. So that, I mean, like Foz said, yo, you did your thing and you stayed doing your thing. So I'm glad that
Kwame and shit.
you had the Kwame joint going on for real. Jokers don't know, man. Jokers don't know about one of the first times I met Marv. I ain't even gonna get into that conversation though, but I had Marv amped up and ready to on go, and it wasn't on nothing though. It was just But man, love you. Hey, listen, man, love you. Listen. I'm gonna tell you the illest story. Here goes my illest story though, right here. It was about, I want to say about 20, I can't get the number right though, about 22, 23 years ago.
Hold on,
My
40.
man,
Hold on before you go there. Because we already know where you're going. Hey, D,
ah,
you got a question or a story you wanted to share real quick before you bounce, D? Or you
Man, listen, I was about to chime in, man. He said some stuff, right? So, like, I don't got the history to check out, man, but hey, peep game. When Marvin and I first met, Joker looked at me and he's like, I don't like you. That dude said to me, he's like, I don't like you. I was like,
Yeah,
you
Mark.
know, I'm like, hey, man, I mean, what I do?
I
And
ain't
he
saying like that.
and let me tell you, but he spit game to me. He was like, the reason why I don't like you because you got so much to offer, but you always letting other people dim your light. And so when he said to me, what I mean, that kind of sparked something inside of me. You know what I mean? Like just to recognize that sometimes, what's in me is sometimes is what's needed. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize that I was just kind of falling away from that. But Marv, in his own way, tell me he don't like me. He helped me to see the light to some stuff and helped me to recognize the real. But at that moment, I knew he was a real cat. You know what I'm saying? Because some cats don't like you and they be up in your face acting like it's all good. You know what I mean? But Marv's like, nah, yo, we can't roll like this. If we gonna roll, this is what it's gonna be. I need you to be you. I need me to be me, and we're gonna make it happen. And so ever
And
since, man.
the full context of that is he was one of the musicians. He's one of the musicians in church, right? So Joker could play. all of them talented, right? And everybody doing their thing. This Joker got his volume on 3, while everybody else at 10. I'm like, yo, man, you just as nice as the rest of them, man. You from Jersey, yo. You can hold your own, man. Stop letting them outshine you like that, yo. You just as bad as them. And guess what? That same church that I'm talking about, he the last man standing. He the last.
That's what's up.
For sure, man. For sure.
Call that the word. It was the word.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, listen, in his own way, in his own way, he poured into my life. You know what I'm saying? And he woke something up. Probably even gave me opportunity just to kind of see myself, you know, in a better light. Not saying I didn't or did, but the fact that he done enough of me to tell me like that I got nothing but love and respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, we from up north, and that's all I know is real. All I know is in your face, up front. You know, you get to North Carolina, things are a little different down here. You know, and I respect it. I respect the hustle down here. I respect the game. But you know, it's not like home.
Yeah, we ain't
nothing like home. It's nothing like home. Nothing like home, brother. For real, I promise you that right here. I'm down here in Georgia, and I promise you, these cats is crazy. They crazy, but it ain't like home crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, real quick, D, before you get off, about 23, Val, you got to get me right with the numbers though. About 24 years ago, boom, I'm gonna tell you how real Marv was. Marv came in and he said some ill words, and he married my man and my sister. I said, yo, the preacher man. Well, you got to remember. I wish I had the picture to show y'all. The preacher man was, and he said some real tight words, man. And I said, wow, you know, this dude is different, man. He was always different, though. He was always different. Always different. But when he pulled up and gave the grace of God towards the union of my brother and his wife.
Wow.
I say, yo, that's deep right there, y'all. That's deep. Who all knows a person that they say is your friend that you run around with, just hang out with and still come through and give the grace of God's union to a couple, like wholeheartedly. That was deep right there. Like I never even said nothing about it. I don't even mention it like that to any, because we all,
That's cool. That's cool. That's Mar though. That is Mar, man.
Yeah, he was the pastor for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that. Some people, I mean, a lot of us do.
Is it my pictures?
Hey, I'm about to say, Bell, even thanks for even trusting me with the opportunity to do that, man. You know what I mean? That's what
I ain't want nobody else.
I already told you, anything you need, bro.
You didn't want me to say nothing. I couldn't compete with the best with the bridesmaid, the old girls. She said something about the stars and the moons and everything. I said, I just had to bring in that Red Man and meth rap. I can't even speak on this, but when I said my, you remember that, man? But anyway, Ma.
40. I never knew that's what that meant to you, man. I appreciate that. But when I think about that day, man, when I think about the reception, like the funniest memory for me.
I already know, Mom. I already know. I was thinking the same thing.
You gotta remember, like I'm officiating the wedding, so I got my collar on. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the full guard, minister mode. Got the collar, the suit, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So
what's the joint?
We go take the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Get to the reception. We pregame and doing the reception, and we get upstairs. So now when we get to the reception, though, I done changed. I got my Carolina blue on. You know what I'm saying? Looking fly dapper. And I get out there on the dance floor. One of the old ladies there was like, "Yo, ain't that
the preacher on the dance floor doing it up? Two-stepping and everything. Let's go." Like,
he's like, you ain't crazy clothes. That's the preacher.
Wow.
That Dolomite movie, yo. They were like some Dolomite
Yeah,
movie shit.
that was crazy. That was a good night right there.
That was a
That was a
classic
good night.
line, yo. That was a classic line. Is that the preacher?
Yeah, man, and that's why I say, man, I love y'all cats, man, because I never forget one of the first times I came home. Actually, the first time I came home to actually preach at my home church, and I remember, coming to the block and coming to the backyard, and I think it's important for me to tell, especially while y'all on the platform, man. People always say that, especially church people in particular, like, why you feel so comfortable going back to the block when you go home? I said, I tell you what, I said, if you want me to keep it real, I'm gonna give you a real answer. And I said the reason that I do that is because I grew up in church, right? But I learned how to love from ABB. You feel what I'm saying? Now, as crazy, as backwards as that sound, I learned how to love from the block. You know what I'm saying? I learned love in church, growing up in church. Not that people didn't love you and all that did, but I met the real definition of love on church. And we ain't gonna name no names, but I remember when, we went through our situation and I lost my job, got a newborn son. It was somebody on the block. Hey, Mar, little man, good. Hey, listen, if I got to go knock somebody in the head, yo, you got, you know what I mean? Got to keep food on the table and all that kind of stuff there. And I'm like, yo, this mug is willing to sacrifice his freedom to make sure that I'm good. Me and mine is good. You know what I mean? When I'm telling church people what's going through, we gonna pray for you. We gonna keep you in our prayers. Like, I don't need
Hey.
right now. I need some help.
Hey.
And that always.
Hey.
So when I got myself together spiritually and I gave my life to Christ, it's like, you know what? How dare I better myself spiritually and not go back to the block to give my brother some of the same love? And it's like funny because every time I go home, I remember the first thing that one of the first things that Big Sal said. He's like, yo, how many blocks get to say they got their own preacher? They got their own pastor. You know so it's like
Hey, Skeeter funny as hell too. So
No, Big Cal said that.
Yeah, Big Sal. So man, I
appreciate Big Cal said that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all y'all, man, and the way y'all sold into my life and y'all took me in. Because like I said, I didn't grow up with you guys. I didn't grow up on the block, but you guys embraced me from day one, and it ain't never been no, that's Bell, man. You know what I mean? That's the dude that Bell brought in the block. Like, it's not enough. Yo, here come Messi, yo.
You gave him that name, Rob. That's you.
I think your brother. I think your brother gave him that name. It was either.
That's right. Yeah.
I think it was either Jake. It was either Jake or it was Reek. It was either. It was either Jake or Reek.
Jake or Reek. Rest in peace, Reek. Reek, another one, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you do the shows. That's why we all need to be here just to see each other. That we still here.
Yeah.
That COVID these last 4 years been like it felt like decades. Like a lot of shit happened real fast. Time is moving real fast.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving fast. It's like 12 hours in a day, it feels like sometimes.
Yeah. And it's funny that you say fast because I tell people all the time, it's like DC has got a new meaning to me after COVID. It's like before Corona, after Corona. Like, it don't even seem like time is moving fast to me. It's like time is standing still. You know what I mean? It's like we went straight from 2022 to 2024. Like, it's like the weeks just run together now.
Mm-hmm. Concurrent like that. No night and day, just constant flow.
I can't go with y'all on that. It seemed like it's steady turmoil so much now. Little jokers is out of control, man. Everybody got the blankie, everybody got the heat ready to just lay somebody down with no remorse. Jokers had no remorse no more. So the time doesn't seem to me doesn't seem like it stopped, yo. It seemed or it slowed down or whatever. It seemed like it sped up into a different warp zone to a degree because jokers is acting very weird. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like things that's not right is okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too much
up and down.
Yeah.
There's too much other things going on. Yeah, it's like a I can't put my words on it right now though, but it's something ain't right, yo. Like I don't know what we got to get back to being and doing or whatever to change it or whatever. But something got to be, like I say, I know how we grew up and what we saw and what we've done and whatever, whatever. But nowadays, these jokers is not scared to kill nobody. These jokers is not scared to go to jail. It's like yo, they go to jail. They got laptops and phones and everything for inmates now. So it's like
Crazy.
a place to go to just chill for a minute and then come back home and continue to wreak havoc. And it's like, man, where are we failing at, yo? I'm trying to say, I don't know where we failing at. Yo, my kids do not know the history of me.
Yeah.
And I want them to stay naive. And that goes back to what the young lady asked earlier and said, you know, about certain things, and you and Bell commented on it. I would rather my kids stay naive and be kids as long as they can
Absolutely.
instead of
Indeed.
being 10, 12, and doing grown up things that's beyond grown up things sometimes. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? It's like I thought the generation about 10 years ago they would change the ways of the world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just had a new president and we was looking at different things, but it went back into, sure, we about to have another civil war. You know what I'm saying? Like I promise you, I think that anyway.
Yeah.
Trump already said, yo, if anything happens without blah blah blah, it'll be a bloodbath. How can this man want to be president and say it'll be a bloodbath if he's not president? That's igniting everything, and
I
dude,
can
we
be
got to be
saying that
prepared.
people act upon it. That's the thing.
They are acting on it, and
They,
they've always acted on it, but right now social media has presented a bigger telescope, a bigger view for us to see everything.
yeah.
That's the one thing that your podcast is doing too, so that we could talk like jokers don't know or wouldn't know that we still are conscious of what we see and know and how we gonna react and do. They think that we just sit back and we just, you know, I hate to say it for my behalf, or we gonna just be on some 40 shit, like, just get drunk and just this and that, blah, 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 and think it's nothing. But consciously, always thinking. But people don't know that we still thinking.
Yeah.
They think that every one of us moves in a destructive path, in a disrespectful path, and
That's the farthest
it
from the
don't
truth.
have a yo, man, I promise you, man, it's crazy because there's a lot of young people that don't agree with what's going on with what their peers are doing, such as like we did when we was coming up too. But the difference is right now though, everybody got their hands on some type of equipment that can hurt somebody, and they don't care about the next person's, what I'm saying, their lives and things like that, man. I promise you on that. What I mean by that is don't nobody's scared no more.
Yeah.
And the flip that a lot of people are scared, and that's why they're doing extra things. But the youth, our youth, I'm gonna get back to our youth. We need to figure out a way to try to grab them back again. But I'm gonna tell you what is I'm kind of a hypocrite on it because some of these jokers, I talk with some of these kids all the time, man. And some of them, when I listen to them, I be like, man, you just lost. You just lost. And I don't know what to say or do to try to get you out of that lost stage because some of them look at and hear how I used to be and look at and see some of the things that my friends used to be and do or whatever. And so they thinking, oh, yeah, I used to do this. Yeah, but we had respect. We had morals. We had ethics. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just we was just doing certain things just because we did certain things to survive to a degree. Y'all doing things just to be destructive
Yeah. We
and,
still
and not
Yeah.
showing
That's
we
what,
any
still
and
everybody.
not showing any growth. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when you asked me about Kendrick Lamar Bell earlier, whatever, like I'm not this like yo as a rapper or whatever. Yeah, hey, he gets that though. I like to hear jokers like yeah, even Ghost Snow, any rapper that I like says some negative things, but to come up on some of it though It's what I like to hear. You don't hear to come up on some of these rappers nowadays, yo. You just hear
No, no, no.
straight,
The
straight,
record ain't unchanged.
just
You know,
yeah, just I'm gonna just
it's
bury this person, and this and that. That's it. You know, boom, boom, boom. I seen a video where Joker did a video. They killed the dude and went to his graveyard and
oh yeah,
had a video at his graveyard site and
yeah.
talking about, oh, we just killed your brother too. And I'm like, come
That's
on, man. That
that's for
enough
views.
is enough, man.
That's for views and likes.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy
like
though, man.
Yeah,
but I don't think them. That's a small representative of the youth. That's well, not a small. That's just a portion of them. You know, it's a
It's a
good.
portion, but
They just dominate the airways.
the yeah, it's a small portion, but it's too big of a
Influence.
media. Yes,
Yeah.
it's too big of a media that the world sees though.
Spotlight. What you
The
say?
world only sees that, and that's what the world wants to see right
Yeah.
now. They want to
You,
see destruction and
you,
chaos
you
and
gotta remember. You gotta remember. What record companies are giving these kids the platform to make that stuff?
Yeah,
everything.
They said it before. They said, but they said a long time ago. They give certain people platforms to poison the youth, and that's what they do sometimes. It's like a war out here. It's like a war
So
out
so
here.
so so what do you think was going on with? I mean, I rep Bad Boys all day, and
hold
and
on,
Diddy
hold
done
on,
gave
hold on,
bad
hold on. Before you ask
Diddy
that,
done
brother,
gave Bad Boys,
hold on.
huh?
He was about to say something about what you were saying. What you were about to say, D?
yeah. You know what? So to your point, man, I think there's you unpacked a lot. You unpacked a lot just now. And if we have a real conversation, I've always been able to want to identify root problems, right? And so you talk about fear. I don't think it's the fear that's missing. It's more so the reverence, right? And so when you reverence something or reverence somebody, you know what I'm saying, then the fear of losing that or the fear of disappointment there is greater than what you want to achieve, right? And so a lot of times I think a lot of times these kids or our youth don't understand what reverence is. They don't have absolutes in their life because that's been taken out. So to me, resolve comes in two stages, but resolve comes in preventive measures and maintenance. You know what I'm saying? How can we maintain and
Right,
be able to
right.
and be able to build something better than what we have, right? So with the preventative, I believe the biggest area opportunity for us, even in our community, man, is to get us back in the homes. At the end of the day, I know there's so much more we can do to impact life, but I'm certain that probability of that young man, that young lady having a greater success comes when there is that father figure in their life. You know what I'm saying? And the government knew what they was doing when they removed us out the home. You know what I'm
Hundred
saying?
percent, hundred
And,
percent,
and it- it's
hundred
been
percent agree with you.
it's been brewing for a long time. And so I
For
don't agree with
years,
a lot of stuff. I don't agree with a
decades.
lot of stuff. But if we can just get back to the root of that, man, you know what I'm saying? Being able
Yeah,
to say,
that's
I'm
statistically
gonna tell
proven.
you. I'm
We
gonna
can fight on that. Statistics show that when a father in the home, kids have a better
absolutely.
chance of being successful,
And I'm not knocking
respectful.
single parents. I'm not knocking single parents. I'm not knocking same sex generation. I'm not knocking anything. I'm specifically talking about the power and the
right,
influence
right.
of a father figure in the home, man. It's but like you said, it's a proven fact. So that's the
Proven
root.
statistics shows it.
What we doing, man? Because what we do, and what happens now? We have bastards raising bastards, and we
You
have
know it.
that we have, and so like mind, think alike. I'm a bastard son. I don't know no better, so I'm going to raise my son and my daughter, or lack of raise, in that case, in the
So
same.
I gotta come at you on this though because I'm a
Okay.
bastard. I
No,
never met my father.
Hmm.
it's a little
You
bit
know what I'm
different.
saying? Well, I
You
had
had
my
a family
grandfather.
unit. Yeah, you had a family unit.
I had,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I had a family unit.
Yeah,
I had a family unit. But
right.
I tell you what,
You had a strong family unit.
But let me ask you a
and guess
question. I
what
don't
though,
know you
Val?
growing up. I don't know you growing up. growing up, the sense of community back when we were coming up was a lot stronger than what we have right
Yeah, of
now.
course,
Oh yeah.
And
of
so,
course.
so when I
Yes.
speak of this father figure, I'm speaking about the man in the culture in the home. You know, when you have the man at the father figure in the home, the culture, the grandfathers, the uncles, there were people that played parts even 40 years ago. We don't see that now. Like you said, we are the 40s, right? What we have a choice. We can either, like you said, we can either be a part of the solution, or we could be, about us doing what we do and keep it moving.
What we do, just worry about me and mine.
I'm I'm gonna tell you what, Dave. A father figure in my life
Uh-huh.
is that man with the red shirt. His father. That was a father figure in my life.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a father figure in my life. But the way I learned life, I had an uncle. He was a father. He's a father figure in my life. My uncle Tony.
Hmm.
The way I
Yeah.
learned a lot of things though was through, like Mar said, coming up on this on Alexander Street. My brothers, who I call my brothers, that's not but so much older than me. I learned more from them than I did from, because I didn't have a traditional father
Sure.
figure. Don't get me wrong, like my man said, I had my family background, my grandmother and my aunts and them tried to make sure that there was nothing I needed. You know what I'm saying? Made sure that anybody that I brought to the house was always welcome. You want to eat, you want to chill, we going out, we doing this. It was always 100% door open, welcome. Even with the way the neighborhood was, door was open.
Hmm.
My mentality is different because these cats showed me different though. You understand what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Hmm.
Cats, these cats, the older people nowadays are not showing the younger generation something different. They're showing them destruction and chaos and mayhem. And
And Rob
it's
was
like,
the
Yeah.
youngest though. Right. You was
Because
the youngest out of all of us.
yeah, I
so
was the youngest. I was the youngest.
while we were the generation that experienced both the best and the worst of both sides, we still had the opportunity to experience the community and the culture where it take a village to raise. But we also experienced where, um, I- we saw our mothers becoming grandmothers by the age of 40.
I'm gonna
And
tell you something about my mother.
we all crack though. Don't leave that out. That messed up a lot of families.
That crack
But
was
That
crack,
yeah,
the way, and it's just so much that we can unpack. But the reason why it
yeah.
was successful, because we were pulled out of the community, we were pulled out of the homes, and because of that, it left our ladies and our
Hold on.
families.
I'm sorry, brothers. Hold on. Somebody. Hold on.
I heard it, Rob. I heard it.
down there in Georgia where you could go get you
Yeah,
at
I
Walmart.
heard something too. Okay.
Matter of fact, I ain't it's too far away. It wasn't directed towards my way, but
It was loud enough.
Right, yeah, we heard it.
yeah.
I heard it this way.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, go ahead.
I think collectively y'all all make a good points, and I do think I believe that part of the solution is like having these conversations, one, and then like two, like D said, acted upon it. That's one thing I love and respect.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, listen, man, I literally went over his house. I think it was Friday night, Friday night. Dude, it's like 17 kids in the house, just running up and down all around. Like, we have
Yeah.
to do a policy where it ain't just about his children, but their friends. They come down here. Yes, Mr. Daniel. Love you, Mr. Daniel. Thank you. Like the amount of respect that they show, man, is a gift from God because he's not just talking it. He's actually living it. And these young ladies, as well as the young men, they feel comfortable coming to him. And it's like one of the things that I've been saying a lot lately is especially like particularly like with church, even when you're not talking church, like Rock 40, like you said, your grandfather, Bell Pops, it's like we had those figures and we know the impact that they had on our lives. At what point do we become those same figures for the next generation, for our nieces and our nephews, the young boys on the block? Do they look at Mr. Bell like, you know what I mean, like the same way 40 look at your father? You know what I mean? Or do we just worry about me and mine? I think that's going to be a part of the overall solution, is when we actively become what we were missing and what we gained from our father figures in our lives. When we become that for the next generation, I think that we'll see positive changes.
Absolutely. I was kind of weary about that.
I'll go with you. I go with you on that, Mar. I go
Hey, I
with
was
you on
kind of
that.
weary with that. I was kind of weary about that. But now, I'm at the stage where everybody, when I meet young people, they call me Unc.
Yeah.
I'm Unc now,
Yeah, yo,
I
I've
was
been
just the
on
guy.
for a minute, yo.
I was just the guy calling people Unc. Now I'm the Unc, you know what I'm saying? But and I embrace it though. I embrace it. I embrace it, the fact that I know this. I'm in the stage of my life where I know I have three people in my life. People that's mentoring me, people that hold me accountable, and people that I mentor. You know what I'm saying? So us, my brothers, this is accountability. You gonna hold me accountable. Iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hold each other accountable. Mar gonna check me when I'm wrong. Mar gonna put me in my place. You know what I'm saying? Then I have my mentors who gonna be able to shape and mold my thought process or my ideas to show, hey, there's a better way of doing this. And then that same knowledge I'm receiving, I gotta be able to pass it on. I gotta pass it on.
Exactly. Each one teach one, man.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing. One thing I've always stood on is that if we each other crutches, we can hold each other up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So nobody falls. I'm gonna
No
tell you
doubt.
what. I'm gonna tell you what though. It's a rough challenge though. I'm gonna tell you what. I wish I had one person on this line right now because his viewpoints are so left field, but they be so on point. My man Omega, he would have killed the conversation by now. He would have killed the whole conversation. We probably all would have hung up like, all right, talk to y'all later. You know what I'm saying? But his viewpoints be so
2 days ago, we
on.
had a good conversation.
Yeah, we wouldn't even. I know I would have hung up at least about an hour ago.
I
Well,
thought
I'm lying. I'm lying because I love to listen to Omega, y'all. I promise that. That's one of my things. But and what Brother D just said though, man, I've never. I'm gonna tell you what. The only person that really ever held me accountable on anything was Bell. I mean, besides my grandmother and family or whatever, but as far as running in the streets and doing certain things or whatever, Bell would always, yo, what you do that for? Why are you? And my answers were always so simple that we would just let it go after that. It was like, I really never had an answer. It was, I just wanted to do it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I never was doing anything so abruptly to just intentionally. I wasn't never intentionally just doing things to just be chaotic in situations or whatever. It just happened, and I guess people that just knew me just said, you know what, give them a pass. I've always been given a pass, a pass, a pass, a pass, a pass. And I am grateful that I've been given a pass so long that I'm almost 50 years old. You feel me? So, because it's been many a times that your boy shouldn't have caught the age that we at right now.
Yeah.
But when I say that though, I try to keep my kids and I try to let them know it's alright to be who they is, and it's alright to try to change the world to a better place, man. Because we need people like y'all. We need y'all to be thinkers and to be better people than what's already running the streets right now, being in the world right now.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hey man, let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm glad you were able to respond to that whole bastard sentiment. My statement was not to be offensive or trying to call anybody a bastard.
Oh,
I'm talking about the definition of
bro,
the word. And a lot of times,
I
people try to take stuff out of context. If they understand it, if you all understand the context of my conversation, it was definitely by definition and not necessarily name calling, because certainly um, it's the point of when a bastard is created is what I was referring to, not necessarily anybody specifically being a bastard. So I just want to put that out there as a disclaimer.
my brother. Yo, you don't have to get so technical with me, man. I
Oh no,
promise
not
you, I
yeah.
took
Nah, he
it.
ain't talking
I
about
I'm
you.
took,
He
glad.
talking
I
about
took
No,
the
it.
people.
I, I
I'm
took it.
glad you were able to bring that point out, because it helped me to set the people straight, that because you knew what I was talking about, but somebody like,
Yeah, man.
he called me a bastard.
Somebody.
Ah, come on,
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
not.
listen,
We're not
man.
going there.
Listen. I would not. Listen, man. I'm past the point of sentimental words that comes towards me. You feel me? I'm
Absolutely,
past that,
absolutely,
man. I'm
absolutely.
past like if I get so sentimental that's just because you said the word bastard or whatever you man. Listen, my name Rob 40. My nicknames are the epitome of everything in the hood. Rob 40, Smoke Dog. Yo, I was Smoke Dog before Friday came out. You feel me? I
Wow.
was
He
you know
was.
what I'm saying?
He
Like,
was.
yo, man, listen, man, I was the epitome, yo.
For real.
I got cliques that I run with. You know what I'm saying? That call me Remy Rod. They call me, you know what I'm saying? Ah, man, all the epitomes of a nickname, but everybody that I know where my heart is at though.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's
Like
good.
like my heart is true, and I don't mean to say that because I hate that I say that because when you say that you're not you're not humble no more. But I am one of the most humblest dudes you could ever meet in your life, yo. Uh, and again, that goes to the testimony of me rolling with them two dudes right there, who I call my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I have no doubt that and on the strength of just knowing who Marvin is, I have no doubt the people that he surround himself as nothing but great people, and just got a lot that I can learn from, that I can grow from. You know what I'm saying? And I like to be able to talk to brothers, man, and just have real conversation. Mar, man, this platform, just back to you again. This platform, man, that you've created, man, it's going to be something that's life changing. It's going to really affect people that you don't even realize it, man. And just sitting here conversating, I gained two brothers that quick. You know what I mean? Just on the strength.
word up.
And we
Hey,
over here
I can't.
parlaying about stuff we don't, you know what I'm saying? We just kicking it.
I can't wait for you to be on the podcast when he get the whole hood back on the, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, like on some live joint. Yo, it's gonna be
Yeah,
so heartfelt. It's gonna be some heartfelt words that come out with
yeah,
everybody.
let's
Like
get it.
Damn, Ron, you black as hell, man.
nah, I jumped in the car real quick. I had to go to the store for a second. That's all. Yeah,
Yeah, but hey, look,
that's all.
I got another video I want to shout out. I want to play real quick. Let's see.
Hey, what's
Congratulations.
wrong with you?
Hey, happy anniversary, bro. Congratulations. I am so proud of you.
Hold up a little bit more, Marv.
Hey, happy
Move it,
anniversary.
move it over.
Put in
You gotta
I.
center. You gotta center it. Yeah,
There
that's
we
Okay.
go.
good.
Happy anniversary, bro. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. Continue to do what it is that you are doing. Be obedient and trust God. And when I say that, I always talk about how when we obey God, we are complying. And when we trust God, we are relying. So continue to trust God, continue to comply and rely, and watch the doors that He begins to open for you. Because I understand platforms like this is not the easiest thing to do. It takes a lot of commitment. So thank you for being committed to the commitment. I cannot wait to continue to lock arms with you as you move forward in your walk in doing these discussions. They are so needed. I'm sure that not only myself, but your other audience have been able to grasp something that was shared on the platform that we can use and deposit and use as tools in our lives. So again, congratulations, happy anniversary, and I can't wait to be back on the show soon. Bye.
Put a name to him, Marv. Who was that?
Huh? My
Who was
girl,
that?
Tamara Catrice.
Oh, okay.
Young lady I met from Cali. She was actually the last guest about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she's an author as well. She has 7 different books out there that I recommend for people. You can look her up. It's Tamora Johnson. That's her name. But she has an organization and her movement is I forgot the name of the second unit. She has 2 movements that she's a part of out there in California, but one is called Life After Divorce, and that's kind of what we were talking about, the show that she was on. She has a whole book titled Life After Divorce. So I try to tell people, and it's about, just adjusting. It's not necessarily a reality that some people want to be in, but it's some of our reality.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It happens. Yeah, some people don't get through that.
And it's like, just because it's almost like the podcast or any other help group, you know what I mean? We get to have conversations and things pertaining to life after divorce, because just because you got a divorce doesn't mean life has to end. Doesn't mean you can't date anymore. Doesn't mean any of that. So how do we readjust? How do we get back out there? You know what I mean? That was one of the first things. That was one of the weirdest things for me when I went through my divorce. Was like, okay, I remember, like, especially in the early stages, I started going back out to the little restaurants or the clubs or the poetry joints, and I'm like, man, I've been with one person so long, I don't forgot how to like pick game.
Like, change. Yeah. You like a pimp. You like a pimp. A pimp in the 90s with some 70s clothes on.
Exactly.
Nigga, yo, this nigga Dirt Diggler in the 2000s, like you don't know how to be on boogie nights. You ain't skating. You ain't got the skates on no more. You don't know. Yo, they don't skate no more. They
right.
But nah,
man. Ain't no driving in lobby.
Oh nah, I'm right back. Shoot. No, I had to. Nah, I went. Nah, I had to go around and make sure to see who was this doing all this and that around this neighborhood real quick. That's all.
Security shit. Take your ass in the house.
Hey, that's that Jersey.
Yeah, holy moly donut shop. Top flight, baby. Top flight. Holy moly donut shop. I'm gonna let them know though. Y'all can't be doing that around here.
Yeah, hey, and another thing too, like what we were talking about, we just talking about it, and we're gonna get ready to get out of here soon. But especially like with Father's Day, I'm glad that we had the last part of the conversation that we did, because Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. So shout out to all the dads out there, man. You know what I mean? I want to say shout out to all the dads. I've always been in that there. I'm not hating on the women, but I feel like sometimes we overdo it with the mother love, and we don't show our fathers enough love. And I want to salute every dude on this panel for being a great dad, a great father, a great example, and doing the best that they can to show their sons the way. And I think that it's very much needed, and I think they go underappreciated sometimes. So I think it's very important that we big each other up and embrace fatherhood, not just for ourselves or our biological children, but like I said, getting back to that community and being those father figures for those kids that don't have fathers in their life. You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest joys that I got out of coaching Pop Warner football. Because it was like, I realized, like, yo, I'm in a position where some of these guys they don't have, like you said, they don't have a father in the home. They might have a father, and he might be this here, and he might be in their life, might not be in their life. But when you see a coach every other day and consistently on Saturdays, and you spending the night at coach house and all these different kind of things there, I have players right now. We just shared with my uncle on Sunday. I got a player that's in the league right now that's in the NFL that reached out 2 weeks ago and was just like, yo, Coach Marv. And I'm like, I didn't even think the dude remember me. So I coached him over.
Who is he?
And he's like, yo, man, hey, listen, man, I thank you for all the drills. I thank you for all the nights you let me spend the night at your house. Why you ain't make me go home and different things of that nature? And I'm like, wow, like it's crazy. Like I said earlier when we talking about doing the reunion show, man. Listen, sometimes we don't really know the impact that we have on each other's lives and how much monumental certain moments were to each other unless we actually share them. Like, you know what I mean? We got to stop taking it for granted that Bell know how I feel about him. 40 know how I feel about him. D know how I feel about him. No, y'all know how I feel about y'all because I tell y'all how I feel about you. I don't leave room for guessing. And I think that's what we got to do because people always say nobody's promised tomorrow. I always say nobody's promised tonight. You forget tomorrow.
Hey, my brother D.
Yes, sir.
Did Mar tell you when he pushed me over the steps? Oh,
I knew this.
yeah, that's all. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, you never promise. You never promise. You never promise tomorrow. You never promise the next hour. But I got pushed over the steps and almost died. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother platform right there.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna let it
show.
Hey, first of all, me and Bell had already said the story was gonna definitely come up. Before the night, the story will come up. But see how the roles are changed now? That was me.
Look, hey,
All
we got
you
to do
did,
we gonna have to do a story.
Now it's me.
We're gonna have to do a story. The things our friends do.
We know who it was.
He had to go to the store. Talk to somebody. Go on the store. You trying to tell a story?
Nah.
Hey, I'm gonna go tell a story.
Yeah, nah. I had to make sure that the shot stayed away because, like you said, you never know, and I need to get the story out. You know what I'm saying? What if I get hit with a stray or something, and then nobody knows that y'all tried to push me over at the house party
Dang,
and the
Marv.
projects that time? Yeah, it wasn't Marv though. I got to take that back off of him.
That was
But
North. There were no projects. It was just a building. There were no projects. Well,
it was a second floor story. It was a second floor story, and I went over.
It was more than 2 floors.
That's why my back messed up now.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I mean that's one. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, okay. I'm working on an animation now. I got a GPT animation. They can do more than like 2 minutes now. I'm working on an animation to tell a true story.
No, I'm telling you, because we talked about that the last time I was home, man. So D found this thing where you can put these stories into like an animated thing.
Yeah.
Y'all cannot put the stories that I'm a part of in any type of animation. I promise you, because it's gonna be one of those TVMA. It's gonna say MA, bloody, violent. It's gonna be drinking and.
No. It's gonna be the stairs. The whole shit you brought up. It's gonna be that animation.
Yeah. I need to be a part of that right there, that production there.
No.
So we can get the truth. So we can get the truth.
It's already written. It's in post production already.
Hey, so G, what you tell me, man? I gotta watch out for Mar on the late night.
Mar straight. You got to watch out for his homeboy right there in the top corner right there. You got to watch out for the henchman right there. I promise you.
Just go.
Hey, listen, man. I tell you what, man. These two brothers, man. Honestly, they don't even know, man. They've created. They helped my life be what it is, and all the jokes aside or whatever. Like everything that listen, I know I played a part in their life. I know that I got to tell you, they played a heavy part in my life though. Right. When I say heavy part, man.
Iron sharpens iron. We all here because we here.
No doubt. And like I try to joke off. Listen, I joke off on a lot of things. And that's just the way we were. That's the way I was raised. That's the way, that's the way we came up or whatever, man. We made jokes on serious situations sometimes. Like some people might throw up thinking, like, how can you joke at that? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go back again though. Go back again. But the worst out of all of us on jokes and being serious without being funny is Omega. So when Omega
Yeah.
watch this or whatever, listen, love Omega to death, yo. Omega the realest. But
Highly
when he
intellectual.
tell
Oh,
you,
I got the picture, Rob. Yeah, I put that in my album. I got that. I got that in my album, yo. I don't keep pictures on my phone no more. I'm putting albums together.
oh
That's all I
yeah, that was dope right there. Look,
our
that's our
first
big. That's all our babies, yo. Our first babies right there.
son.
Wow.
That's all three.
That's
That's all three
love
of our
right
first
there.
babies right there.
That's how it goes.
God,
Yeah.
that's
Word up.
wow.
That's how it
That's
goes.
our first. That's
Hey,
our
and they
first
say,
three
yeah,
babies, man.
I found another one. I gotta figure out where it's at, but there's another one with G and his son in the same picture.
Oh, both
Yeah.
of G's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
man.
who house was that? That was my house or your house, bro?
No, we was at
My,
somebody's
my
house.
house. That was
Wasn't it?
my
Was it your
house.
house?
Yeah, yeah. That's in my backyard when I was on Valley Street.
Okay.
That was G Bell. That
Yeah,
was G
yeah, yeah,
Bell
yeah.
Yeah,
birthday. That was G
yeah,
Bell birthday. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how far back we go, yo.
Yeah.
We all godfathers to each other. Hey, listen, this man, yo, man, these two brothers right here, man. I got his man, and it ain't. I'm gonna tell you what, man. It ain't too much I wouldn't do for him, man. I promise you on anything, on love.
right. You were saying
Uh,
like you were saying like what you saying. You was like I could attribute it to like a good time episode, like an episode of Good Time. It's hard stuff. It's like hard. They had hard times on Good Times,
Yeah.
but they had a good time laughing with
but
the jokes and all
Yup.
the
but they
other
had
type
to
stuff.
word up, yo.
Man, that's how you work through that stuff. You find moments. It could just be words to make you forget about them
Hey,
hard times and jump back to them.
if my if my phone die again, yo, that means it's time for me to go to bed because I got to get up in a minute. But
Before
yeah.
you.
Yeah, man. But
Hey,
I
what you been drinking on, yo?
Oh, this is wine, Ra. I can't drink nothing else this fast. This is wine. That's why I'm sipping it like that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what too. I'm gonna tell you what. I had chilled out on the liquor for a minute. I got back on it the other day. Oh my God. I had that 1738 the other night. Oh God. I
Yeah,
said, oh my
I,
God, yo.
I ain't no drinker like that. That's when y'all come around. I ain't drinking like that.
Yeah, I don't do nothing else
Nah.
except take a sip. But man,
And it's like once
miss
in a
y'all
while.
brothers, man. I tell you what, man, I miss y'all brothers, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I'm out here to the neck. And you already know about it. You too, Mark. Like I said, when you rolled up on me, yo, you don't understand the reason
He
of
told me. He told me too,
nah,
Ma.
nah,
He told me
yo,
too.
Marv, the reason why I got inebriated that night is because I was so excited that my brother pulled up on me, yo. Like that, I mean, that's not an excuse,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
made that an excuse to be like, yo, I'm too excited right now. I was so too excited, and yo, I promise you, because I didn't think you was gonna roll up, and when you rolled up, but then when you stayed overnight, and I was like, damn, this nigga snoring. I can't even sleep right. I said, oh my god, what time is this nigga leaving, yo? When is he leaving? Next morning, you like, yo, you remember last night? No, I don't remember last night. What happened? Classic 40. Classic 40. Yeah, you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen,
Nigga
man.
stupid,
And
man.
it
Yeah,
was
yo,
I kept wondering why you kept saying that. That boy kept saying, like, yo, you really here, yo. Mar really here.
He told me all the joints that he could remember.
word up. But I was too excited. That's all.
Nah, man.
But
Anytime, like I said, I'm at the stage in my life, man, where I'm all about creating memories and moments, man. While we still can.
Indeed.
I mean,
and,
I'm
and I'm gonna tell you what. With me working on the road at one time, me catching up with Sam at one time, I caught up with Fi. Well, when I came home, I caught up with Fi. But when I see my brothers, I be missing y'all, yo. I
time
promise
gonna
you.
be
I
had.
promise you. I promise you. Yo, salute. I ain't gonna get all sentimental right now and all that good stuff though, but Yo, I'll be missing my brothers, yo, because we had an extraordinary life growing up, yo. We yo again. What
Yeah.
is yo? Yeah.
We had a prime time show if it was video, if it was broadcast to the world, right?
Yo,
And we would
if we would have if
no
we would have had
continuous shit.
YouTube or World Star like that back then,
Oh, we would all been
we
famous.
would be yeah, we'd been
Yeah,
millionaires right now. I
yeah.
promise you.
Yeah. No, and that ain't even no cap because it's us. Like everybody, like,
Motherfuckers
yo,
vicious.
when is the next episode
Nah,
going on? When is the
Yeah.
next
I
episode?
swear to God, they'd have been
Motherfuckers
waiting. Jokers have been like, the Jokers have been waiting. Like, yo,
season.
when they gonna play the next? When they gonna play the next episode? 30 minutes. The next episode in 30 minutes. Yo, I thought that other episode just ended. Yeah, they got another one coming on right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Run to the corner store, get you a bag of chips and a drink, and come on back.
Yo, like T.O. said, yo, get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Memories is
Get your
made.
popcorn ready.
You know what I mean? That's just my MO, bro. Like I said, I pull up on, man, listen, once I got divorced, man, like it was so funny because every time I would call Bell, right? Bell would be like, the first thing Bell would say, you up here? Like I can't just
Yo,
call my brother.
I'm gonna tell you how ill Marv is, yo. When Marv called me one time, and my phone about to die, so I got to get this out there. Marv called me, and Marv was like, "Yo, somebody want to talk to you," and he got Marky on the phone. Now, brother D, Marky, one of our brothers from back in the day on the block.
Okay.
He in the
Okay.
wheelchair. He in the wheelchair. He messed up and everything. Marky like,
Right.
yo, man, Marv, when he pull up, he always holler at me and whatever, blah blah blah. I was like, yo, that's what's up, man. Like
Uh,
the dude keeps the connection going, man. He keeps the love going.
Yeah.
And
man,
like I
it's
said,
funny, man. Marv and
I wish
Mar-
I wish Big Fa could have got on just to hear what he had to say. I'm glad Julian captured in too. I'm glad Troy did. Like that's love. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a host of us that got love for this dude right here, yo. And because this dude got love for us.
I love y'all too, man. What you about to say, D?
man, yeah, I was about to say it's funny, man, because Marv knows so many people that I know, man, from back at home. I promise you, it's almost like we ran in the same circle. I don't know how we didn't bump into each other, and we probably did. He just didn't like me, like you know how he said he didn't like me. So you know, but nah, man, like we know so many of the same people, bro.
Yeah. I even played the drums with his sister before. Didn't even know that it was his sister, you know?
yeah, like rocking out with my sister, like
yo, yo, phone about to die, man.
All right,
Salute.
Word up.
salute, man.
Yo,
You know,
love y'all, man.
Post production. Still working on that video.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
bro. I ain't answer the phone because you ain't answer your phone. I'm gonna just throw that
Yeah,
back out there.
I'm driving. Yo, I was
Nah,
supposed
it
to.
wasn't like that.
I was supposed
It
to.
wasn't like that.
It's a long day. I should have been off like 2:30. I ain't get on the joint till like 8:10. That's how my days be going and shit.
This is all good. Shoot, we getting to get out of here, man. I'm about to hit this. I'm about to go hit this disco up.
Hold up, Mom. Last question, man.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Last question. What's the future of the show? Where you see it going and where you want it to go?
Man, that's a good one. I would love to, like Mr. Nas said, I would really love for it to be able to. I would like to catch a wave, man. You know, real talk, to where I can get to the point where I can get endorsements or whatever. It ain't got to be like it is what it is, but Cam and them. But I would love to be able to like do some studio type stuff, like to the point where we could do like a studio audience. People could come, actual live shows, do the monologue. Listen. I got a plethora
of musicians in my life, including my bro that's on the screen with us. I have so many MDs that I could call on, and so many musicians that I could do my own band. I could do my own production. You see what I'm saying? It's just that praying and asking God for the guidance and the provision to make it come to pass. But man, listen, bro. Like you said, like 40 said, man, listen, we got stories to tell. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually in the process. I just started the process literally last week. I'm in the process of working on my first book. Like I'm going head out there, man. Enough people don't talk to me, man. It's mad books that's inside of you, man. And I really felt like I went to a church service on Sunday, and one of the things that God told me about while I was being at the service is like, what is the point of going through everything that we've been through, learning everything that we learned, gaining all the knowledge and wisdom that we do, if it's to die with us?
Indeed.
It makes no sense whatsoever. So it's like I got to start releasing all these things. Like, you know what I mean? Books, music. You know what I mean? I got music in me. I got books. I want to do TV. I would love to do TV shows. And the only reason I haven't really spun that there because me and Ty was working on some The Rant. Like
Ty, what's
Ty Brisbane? Shout out to Ty.
Yeah.
Called The Rant. You know what I mean? That not no movie because you can't put it in a movie. That's a straight up series.
That's a series.
You know what I'm saying? And then we could do like 50 with the Power universe. Like we can branch off from The Rant to the block to the church to the like. You know what I mean? There's so many different facets and avenues, and I'm talking about
it is
quality stories that's gonna make you laugh. They're gonna make you cry. They're gonna make you learn. They're gonna learn something. And that's my vision, man. That's my vision. At the end of the show, like I always think about the Jimmy V acceptance speech. The Jimmy V, never give up, never give up. But he said it's 3 things that you should do every single day. You should have a thought that moves you to tears. You should have something that makes you smile. And you should have something that makes you laugh uncontrollable. He said if you could do all 3 of those things every single day, you live in a hell of a life. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that I like to do on the show is like, man, just create a space where people can learn, people can laugh, and people can have a good time. You know what I mean? And educate ourselves in the same time. You know what I mean? Because we've done some heavy shows. You know what I mean? We've done shows about double mastectomy. When young women sharing their story about that, what it was like going through that. So I like to have information with shows like that there. But even within that, thanks to the grace of God, we can provide some laughter and some humor in there, even in the serious time and when people are going through. Not everything is meant to be funny, but you know, sometimes humor is the best thing. Like Rock 40 said something earlier, and I was going to tell him, you know, like the old people used to say, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to think that the show, or however long we go, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometime, or whatever the case may be, whatever you're going through at that particular time, this is a time out from life and reality. You can just kind of side, just get yourself together. And I'm glad that God has given me this platform to be able to provide that for people. But the future of the show, man, to answer your question, the sky's the limit, man. You know what I mean? Because when I first started,
I say no limit. The sky's no limit.
Yeah. Because the truth is, people always say, like, I had somebody reach out to me the other day, and they was like, "Why you be saying like you don't still believe that you still doing the show?" Like, he was like, the hardest thing that you already faced, the hardest thing you gonna ever face. I was like, what you mean? He was like, you started it. Like that's usually the hardest thing to do is actually start it.
That's the hardest process. It's like getting out of bed sometimes.
Yeah, he's like, and you made it to your first 50 shows, you made it to your first year. Dude, what are you talking about? Like, you gain a momentum. You done gained your and it's become consistent. So it's like it's not even a thing that you have to prepare for, so to speak, or whatever, like that. Like Tam said, you know, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm totally not tech savvy. I'm still trying to get people around me where I can learn, so I can learn how to do more than just hit go live. So I just learned 2 weeks ago how to put the ticker on the bottom.
You gotta speak to some 12-year-olds, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need some more young people in my life because they got this thing mastered.
Yeah, my when I was out here, my 14, he could
Uh,
do all that real quick, real quick.
yeah, I
He
told
do all that stuff.
I'm gonna have to take him out to lunch one day so he can give me a tutorial when I come up next time.
Yeah, he ain't terrible teaching. That's the thing. They know all that stuff. They don't like teaching. You get it wrong. You ain't doing it right. Y'all like you like old Mrs. Crabtree type. You know that shit. I don't even like learning stuff from him.
But yeah, man, we definitely gonna make it happen, man. And again, I can't say it enough, man. This would not be out possible without support. The people, the former guests. I want to thank every guest. I think tonight's show was actually the 195th show. So we actually gonna be doing it next month or the month after. We gonna be on at 200. So we gonna have another milestone show coming up real soon too that I'm looking forward to, man. I've already reached out to different people about doing future shows and different topics, and I know one guest in particular is gonna shock everybody, and I'm not gonna announce it until that night. But I'm looking forward to that show. And like I said, man, where we going, I have no idea. But we gonna keep on, like Mark said, we gonna keep on riding this thing till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, rock till the wheels fall off.
You know what I'm
saying? Till it's too big. It's too big. Yeah. You just keep rocking this shit.
That's where I want to get to, where somebody like, nah, man, you can't keep doing this on Facebook and YouTube, man. We gonna get you some sponsorships. We gonna take it to the next level.
Yo, quality hard work, they're gonna find you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of time. They're gonna find you.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna find the talent. That's all. If not, then you just knock the door down.
Mm-hmm.
You just bust through the door. It's either or. Either you let me in or I'm coming in. That's all.
Like Brown said, I don't need you to give me nothing. Open up the door. I get it myself.
Yeah. Exactly. They just be hating. That's all. Sometimes.
Yeah, man. But thank you again too, man. Because like you said, you did. I pulled double duty the first time you was on. We did the show during the live elections. What was that? 2020.
Oh yeah. Oh.
As well.
It's almost that time again.
Yeah.
In a few months. It's coming back around. I don't know. you might have to do an election night show because there's going to be a lot of upset people on either side. I don't know which side. You talk about it's going to be somebody. I don't know. Somebody said,
so I can actually go out.
Somebody said Civil War. Yeah. You do election night show and you see a lot of people out here mad, crying. I don't know what side, but there's going to be a lot of hurt people.
Yeah, man. Right? But again, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking out the time to do this night. Like I said, all the previous shows, man, and always supporting your boy, man. I appreciate it, man.
You salute. It's love. It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
Yeah, because that's what you ain't asked for. But that was some of my funny shows too. I actually watched those playback more than anything else. Was when we last year and toward the end of last year when we were doing all the hip hop shows and with shout out to D1.
Your cousins and stuff like
and Steve, shout out to Steve and everybody else that took part. Marv was on one. Those were some of the funny shows just to get into the, celebrate hip hop at 50 years old and still going and thinking it's gonna be a fad and all that kind of stuff there. So it's such a wide range, variety. That's one of the topic. That's one of the questions that I get asked a lot that I really don't like or makes me uncomfortable. I won't say I don't like
What's that?
And when people ask me, well, what, when they tell me, when they hear like, oh, you got a podcast? So what's your show's about? I'm like, it's kind of hard to describe.
Just tell them it's about good conversation.
And that's like it's more of a conversation.
Matter of fact, expand it. Say it's about good intellectual conversation.
Okay, there you go. I'm still in that. Thank you. Yeah, we got such a wide plethora of shows, man.
You don't have to stay in the lane.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay in the lane. It's not like you got a cooking show.
Yeah.
We making peanut butter and jelly today. We making grapes. Nah. Yeah. It's so much. It's so much to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's so many ways to say the unsaid. Mm-hmm. It needs to be spoken.
No doubt. Mm-hmm. So man, yeah, we gonna get up out of here, man. You had anything else before we go?
Nah, that's it. Love you, my brother.
No doubt, man. Love you too, man. I want to thank everybody that participated in the night show. I want to thank everybody for the videos, for the comments. Um, as usual, I need everybody that hasn't done so already. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. For people that's going to watch it in the future or the playback, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can get our subscriptions up, so we can do more things as far as reaching more of an audience, as well as get toward those big numbers to where we could actually do sponsorship, like you said, get some money coming in so we could expand the show and broaden the show. What's good, Dana? Like I said, thanks, Marv. Yeah, man. Like I said, I always appreciate you guys, everybody that's been rocking with me. Shout out to in particular my aunt Adrian Lewis, who was the first person ever like to sow actually financially to sow into the Marvin Bennett Jr. show. I appreciate you, Aunt Adrian. Beverly Tucker, who's been rocking with me since day one, the very first episode, and continued support. She was traveling today, so she wasn't able to jump on, but she did send the video. So I appreciate that, man. Toshiba Johnson, Julian Capel,
Yeah.
everybody, like, because these, like, when people first came on, it's like I pay attention to like the ones that they come on, because like a lot of people check in. Jennifer Tucker, but some names stay consistent and make sure come 8 o'clock, 8:03. Hey, what's up, man? You going live? Like, where the show? You know what I mean? So it's like it's cool that people are actually looking forward to it and participating, man. So I do not take it for granted. I don't take it lightly, man. I appreciate you guys, because without you guys, there is no me. There is no Marvin Bennett Jr. show. Can't do this show by myself. So I'm always appreciative to each and every one of you. Like I said again, I want to thank all my former guests. On this 4th anniversary, I want to offer my condolences and say rest in peace to all the former guests that have passed away. I thought it was sad when I was looking through the show. Like, now I think I maybe had about 5 or 6 guests from the past 4 years that's no longer with us, man. So that's like crazy and remarkable to me, man. Thanks, D. I appreciate you. You and Ty. He was my man. Yeah,
What's up?
I was on
Ty?
the very first show. That was on the show, and he's been on plenty of shows since then, man. But always, like, I mean, I just thank you guys for the support, man. I thank God for the people that God has entrusted and placed in my life to be a part of this journey with me, man. And I don't take it for granted. I love you guys, man, as much as possible. I'm always here for you guys. I'm just always a phone call away for anybody. You already know how it is, man. So with that being said, man, next week, next Tuesday, we'll be back here same time. And as usual, signing. Oh, again, before we wrap up, happy Father's Day coming up to all the fathers. It probably won't be a show, but at some point Sunday, I plan on going live and we can just converse and give a conversation or shout out to all the dads that's out there real quick or whatever the case may be. But man, one thing I do is I love Father's Day because I don't think that enough light is shine on active fathers, man. We talked about that on the Father's Day show before, especially in the Black community. We always talk about the absence of a dad in the home or whatever the case may be. But fortunately enough to me, as many people that don't have dads or didn't have a dad growing up, so to speak, I thank God that a lot of me and my friends too, we don't know what that experience is like. We have plenty of friends that do know what it's like, but you, Bell, your father's always been there. My father's always been there. Walt father's always been there. Rodney father was always been there. Rest in peace and shout out to Big Clay. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, well, all of us wasn't fatherless. You know what I mean? But like you said earlier, it's a big there's a big difference. It makes a big difference in a child's life when you have that parent home and you have that father figure in the house. Like you said, statistics show that you're much better off for that. So shout out to all the dads, man, that's out there that's doing their thing and being productive in society. And shout out to all the coaches again, all the teachers, all the men that are stepping up to take on that responsibility and embrace it. For those that don't have that biological father in their life, man. Shout out to all you guys, man, as well on Father's Day, man. It takes a village. And thanks, Steve. So again, I appreciate all you guys. Y'all know how we do. As usual, we're signing off. DeAndre and Lisha, know that Daddy loves you intentionally, but I also love you unconditionally. Till next week. Peace.
Salute, my brother.
No doubt.
Next time.